Let's see what we gonna do. What we gonna do? Check, check, mic check. Chest piece, Murakami, and pistols. Oshi, I see you. I see you, Oshi. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm sure you can. I did all those checks beforehand, but it's nice to see. What up? Yo, what up, what up? Rules, what up? Matthew. Leonardo, I see you. Sean, Michael. Yo, Beast, Tommy. Yo, they're going pretty quick. I see you, Oshi. I see you. I know you can hear me. I'm just messing. You remember way back in the day, all those trolls, they would be like, yo, fix your volume. Yo, your volume. It's like, yeah, bro. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? We are going to be doing the live reveal of the new content today. And that is actually a fact. It is the new content. We are going back to New York City. In fact, I should probably go back to New York City while we're waiting, huh? Let me go back. Let me see. Oop. I look down for a second and chat's going crazy. What's up, everyone? Yo, Zeus, I see you. I see you, Zeus. Let's see here. Hey, thank you, Oshi, for the kind words. I see you. What's going down, Richie? Hey, man, they're breaking down everything for Year 5, Season 3, Vanguard, and we are going back to New York City. We are going to have 3 seasons. We will have 3 seasons in New York City before the next DLC. And remember, that will be a story DLC taking place in Brooklyn. But today is going to be the first reveal stream for what's going to happen in New York City. What are we coming back to? What's going on? You know what I mean? So, Crimson Scorpion, I see you, man. Rogue American, yo, is that the Rogue? No, it can't be. That can't be the Rogue American. Someone just copped their name and their logo. I was about to say, is that the apparel brand, Rogue American? Oh, man. I was about to say, yo, hook up a brother with some merch. All right, we're in New York City. Let's mess around. Maybe do like some underground tunnels and some junk like that. I don't know. Let's see. See what's pop-a-locking. We're just messing around. The new content will go live. Let me see here. Boop-a-doo. In an hour and 18 minutes. So we're getting everyone together. Yo, greetings from Germany. I see you. What's up? Yo, Stevie Bird in the house. Did you get a chance to see... What'd I see? Yo, come on. Chat's messing up. There we go. See the video I tagged you on X. I'll have to double check my my tags, brother.
Hostile assembling
Let's see here.
bullet.
There we go. New content, yeah, Panda. So starting tomorrow, we are going back here to New York City. We're gonna come back here, start a new Manhunt. It's gonna continue, you know, storylines and such. Remember, the last time we've been in New York City was Warlords of New York. So there's a lot of stuff that has been happening since we were last here. Let's see here. Give me that golden bullet, baby.
Received a golden bullet.
What's that over there? Oh, I see. He was like halfway in the ground. Alright, let's see here. Zeus! Let's see. Tone, I see you. Vasquez, Miguel from Portugal. Yo, shout out to Portugal. Where should I meet you in New York? I'm already here. Richie. Oh man, in the underground tunnels, brother. I'll be in the underground tunnels. My hometown is Brooklyn. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yo, that's sick. Yo, Consta, I see you. Hello, fella. I see you. I see you. Yo, Sean, the dude. Remember to like. Yeah, man. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Support the channel. And we are doing that live reveal like we do every time they do any sort of special reports. We will watch it live together, and then we will break it down together, and we will talk about it together. And we'll do some polls. We'll, have some fun, answer some questions. We're just hanging out. So it's just a community live stream today. We are going to witness all of the new stuff together, and then we'll talk about it together. So it's pretty cool. So if you have any questions, things like that, just let me know in the chat. Shout out where you're from. It's really cool to see where everyone's from. Speaking of which, I see Ryan right there in the UK. Shout out to the UK. Trinidad, I see you, Nicholas. Shout out to Trinidad. Uh-oh, King, home of the Bears. Yo, Chicago. Duh, Bears, duh, Bears, duh, Bears, duh, Bears. Duh, Bears, duh, Bears. Right. We're in New York City right now, just messing around in the underground tunnels. I felt it would be fitting to be in New York City as we're about to have our live reveal of us going back to New York City. So it's going to be pretty legit. Let's see here. I'm trying to stay up to date with chat. When will they be going live today? They will be going live in an hour and 14 minutes. So you have 74 minutes. How long till? Yep, just said that. Easy from DC. I see you, Daniel. I see you, man. Wish we could get an overhaul on the meta pieces everyone runs today. Interesting. That's a good discussion topic we could probably have in chat. Hello from Belgium. Yo. North Kakalaki, I see you. Virginia. The Philippines. Yo, no shit. What's up? Bodog from Canada. Cape Town. Okay, Brent. I see you, bro. Eagle Pass, Texas. Oh, dang. I've been running New York City this week, too. Getting used to it again. Yeah, it's a nice environment. I prefer it over DC, but that's just me. Just me. About an hour away in dirty Jersey. I see you, brother. I see you. I see you. Shout out to India, Ukraine, France. Yo, the UK again? Yo, what's up, everyone? Yeah, that's awesome, man. All right, let's see. So I just entered this underground tunnel. Let me venture in here for a bit. What is my build I am running right now? All right, let me show you. If you have any questions about the build, let me know now. I am happy to answer them. I'm just here hanging out with you guys. So what's up? Yo, shout out to France again. Miami. Ooh, Miami. What is this? Cornwall? Oregon? What's the Twitch link? They don't have it up right now, so I couldn't even send you a link if I wanted to, bro. They don't go live until like 15 minutes prior, and then I'll be showing it, so there's nothing to look at. I think if you look up at the Division game on Twitch, you might be able to find their channel. But I just have it followed. That way I can just go to it. But it should be at the Division game. Should be. But if you just stick around, I'll have it live as soon as they turn it on. Trust me. I've got it waiting.
Assembling a golden bullet.
But we're just chilling. Careful of those trains underground. Hope they delete. Ooh. System corruption. Yes, sir. I am running system corruption. That's right. And they will be buffing system corruption tomorrow. Tomorrow, this, you see where it says weapon damage? So under the hack step protocol, the second paragraph down, it says increases total weapon damage by 1%. Starting tomorrow, that will be 2%. So they're actually doubling the damage you gain from system corruption, the hack step protocol. So it's going to be nice. And I've forever been a fan of system corruption. It's like my Banshee Shadow from Division 1 days. That's how I feel with system corruption. So, I don't know. It's really cool that they're showing some love to system corruption, but the instant heals with system corruption is where I'm going to be really happy. Yo, Cleveland, I see you. Let's see here. Tell us about the missing mask of the hunter. Yeah, I'll show you the... I can show you. Here. And as soon as we're done with this tunnel, I'll go show you the empty hook. Is the system corruption a DZ only? It's a season legacy cache. So, let me see. So there's Dark Zone, Conflict, Season Legacy, and I believe that's it, to be honest. You can craft system corruption, but you would need system corruption materials to craft them, so it kind of sucks. Sort of the same logic as y'all gear. It's very rare to find, but once you get them, you can craft them and do all that jazz. Oh, that's a cool little quarantine sign here. Not bad. Let's see here. Hello from sunny Dubai. Nice. Looking forward to the new seasons. Me too, man. Me too. It was kind of crappy that they... yo, shout out to Russia. I see you. I see you. Shout out to Denmark. London. Yo, that's awesome. As far as the new seasons, I'm excited too. But here's why I'm really excited. Because they pushed the DLC, I mean, essentially, what, a year? They pushed it 3 seasons. So, yeah, a year. So each season is 4 months. So they pushed the story DLC a full 3 seasons. So in those 3 seasons, we have to have some sort of continuation of New York City. Where before these changes, we were just going to get this season, and then we were going to get the DLC. So now we get 3 New York City seasons. So I'm wondering what's going to happen now that they extended that, and now that we're going to get 3 full seasons in New York City before a DLC. I'm kind of wondering where they're going to take the story with that. Are we going to get hunters in New York? Like, what's going to happen in New York? So that's going to be pretty cool to see today. Let me see here. I know I'm going to butcher this name, but Faisal, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, Faisal. Bobby in Tennessee, I see you, man. Tennessee. Rye, morning, y'all. I see you. I see you. Yo, shout out to Canada. Scotland in the house. What up, what up, what up? Paul the Wall of Sound. I see you, brother. Huge fan. Digital Dogs. What's this? Can't comment. Digital. On here? What are you talking? Is that on YouTube? I don't know. But what up, Paul? I see you, brother. I'm trying to read these as fast as I can. Shout out to Rome. I see you, Dave, in Rome, Italy. Bro, what is the weather like in Rome? Greetings from Cyprus. Yo. Dang. I would have never, if I had a Rolodex, show me Cyprus, I would not have guessed, man. That's legit. Yes, that's how you pronounce my name. Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to Faisal. You know, Denmark again, Romania, nice. I've been to Romania quite a few times. Kuwait, what up? I've been to Kuwait quite a few times too. Crappy weather in Rome. Yo, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Albany, New York, I see you. Texas in the house. It's cloudy and it's about to rain. Oh, dude. Well, hey, dude, at least you can say you're in Rome. I mean, come on. Shout out to the UK. Yo, Amsterdam in the building. Rainy LA. Yo, be careful over there in SoCal. I've been keeping up with the storm hitting Southern California. You guys be careful. They're evacuating a lot of areas over there in Southern California. That weather's hitting hard, so that's cool you're in LA, but be careful. Be careful. They were talking about like the freeway is going to be flooded. Like they're getting so much rain, it's just going to flood everything. Kentucky, I see you. Philly, yo. Pittsburgh, Croatia, okay, okay. Jamaica, oh snap. Ontario, there we go. Hope Cali sinks. Dang, man. What is that? Like a Escape from LA type of situation? You guys remember? Escape from LA. Oh my god, dude. Snake Plissken in the house. Yo, that was such a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. I was a huge Escape from New York and Escape from LA fan. I'm not gonna lie. I have 110 stars. What do I spend them on to get system corruption? Season legacy caches. Spend them on season legacy caches. Good. Half those bullets not registered.
Golden bullet received.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Where was I going? Oh yeah, this underground tunnel right here. There we go. Oh wait, I was gonna show you guys the hunter mask thing. All right, I'll show you. It's at the Haven. I'll show you. West Virginia. Okay, okay. Good and bad movie. Ouch. Yeah, that is true, dude. That is true. I'll admit, for sure, Escape from LA and Escape from New York had its ups and its downs. That is for sure. It was a product of its time. The 90s were a hell of a time. All right, let's go into photo mode here. All right, so here are your Warlords of New York hunters, right? So if you notice, it's the same hunter mask that we've had for years. The only difference is that we have one hook here that is brand new. So this hook right here. So nobody knows what hunter mask this one is. Nobody knows where to find that hunter mask. And nobody even knows the first place to look. All we know is that they added the hook here. And, well, there you go. So that's the whole hunter mask thing that people are talking about. Is that they added a hook, but we have no idea how to find it at all. Escape from New York was great. Hell yeah, dude. The Duke. Wasn't it the Duke? Pretty sure. The Dean. That ran New York City. Man, it's been forever since I've seen that movie. I'm going to have to jump back on that. All right, let's see here. We have some underground tunnels over here. Let's check it out. See if we can find anything new before this new content reveal stream goes live. It will be live in 1 hour. So everybody, 1 hour, okay? So if you are wondering when we are getting this new content reveal, it will be in 1 hour. The Duke of New York, that's right. Yep, that's right, the Duke. I knew it. For some reason, I wanted to say the Dean. I'm trying to remember what movie that's from. But there's another one where it's like some sort of like post-apocalyptic, you know, like leader of said gang, and then his name's either, you know, the Duke or the Dean. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can find anything.
Golden bullet complete.
Anything different up in here. I mean, there's an arrow. I don't know. Let's see here. Canada. Yo, shout out to Canada. I see you. I see you. Got to be in the game already, but nobody's found it. Those New York City puzzles were no joke. I agree with you, Mike. I agree with you. If you have Adam Sandler's The Final Hunter, yo, Jay Breezy coming in with the leaks. You heard it here first. Adam Sandler, The Final Hunter. Okay, all right. So if Adam Sandler was the hunter, right? Which Adam Sandler? Are you talking like Happy Gilmore Hunter Adam Sandler? Are you talking like Waterboy Adam Sandler, or something more recent like Huey Halloween, or was it Hubie Halloween? You got to figure out which Adam Sandler you want to be the hunter. That was pretty funny. Adam Sandler confirmed. That was good, man. Ohio, yo, shout out to Ohio. Little Nicky, oh shit. This guy just threw in Little Nicky, yo. Who just said that? Overland C or SEO, yo, great pull, bro. This guy straight up said Little Nicky. Yes, that is, like, if we were playing Family Feud right now, that would be the top answer. Ooh, Uncut Gems. Ooh, that's a good one too, bro. That's a great one. Yeah, Adam Sandler is, believe it or not, he's actually, he was the highest paid actor for a very long time. Because Netflix signed him a deal where he was making 100 mil, like, annually. It was quite a bit. He was like the first big celebrity to get a movie deal with Netflix, and that's why all of his movies have been in Netflix for like what, like a decade or some crap. It's gonna be Adam Sandler, dude, as Scuba Steve. Perfect. Take my money. Take my money, bro. But how's everyone doing? Do you think the new exotic rifle is still good after the adjustment that they made? Yes, it's just not going to be as sought after. That's all. Whenever you throw something into the mix, what gaming developers tend to do is, it's called the dial technique. And what do I mean by the dial technique? Meaning they'll ramp it up to like 11, right? And then people are like, ooh, that's too much. And then they'll turn it down to like, say, 4. And then they're like, ooh, that's too little. And then they'll turn it back up to like, say, like a 7. And then everyone's like, ooh, yeah, that's just right. I mean, that's basically what they're doing here. They ramped it way up, and then they're ramping it down, and then they're probably going to put it somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? Going from 75% amplified damage down to 40%. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like 55%. Maybe 50. I mean, they might tweak it a little bit higher, but we'll see what the final product is. Because remember, today's reveal stream, they're going to tell us all of the final choices that they have made for tomorrow's update. Because this does come out tomorrow. We are getting all of this crap tomorrow. All of the changes, all of the quality of life changes, the new tinkering UI, the new Manhunt, the new season, the new exotics. Like, the list goes on. Like, tomorrow is a huge content drop. And that's because they extended these seasons a full month each. That way they can do these content drops every time a new season comes out. Is the expertise going to be hard to level up? No, not at all. And in fact, they're making it very easy for you to upgrade your items. So let me, I can't show you right now. But basically, curious about the stealth nerfs. Interesting. I don't know. What stealth nerfs are you worried about? That's, I didn't think about that. What stealth nerfs would they have? Very intriguing, if I do say so myself. Imagine if they introduced Jake Gyllenhaal in the Division 2 to jump in between the game. Oh, wow. I'm not going to say never, dude, but just remember that his name's been attached to the movie for over a decade. Just so you know. I mean, it hasn't been a decade. It's maybe 9 years. It's been a while. So I never say never with the Division movie and Jake Gyllenhaal, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing the movie with a different actor after all of these years, because he was announced way back when the Division 1 came out. They were talking about him and Jessica Chastain like way back in the day when she was doing she had just done Zero Dark 30. That was a pretty big one during that time as well. The DoD's on all platforms, yes sir. If you go to my channel, find my Discord link. So if you click the About Me portion of my YouTube channel, you'll see the Discord link. It never expires. So you can click that Discord link and go straight into my Discord. And there's several tabs in that Discord for clan recruitment, build questions, LFG, stuff like that. People just in there just talking. I mean, there's a lot of memes and stuff like that shown. I mean, it's a good time. At first, I was a little weary of Discord, but after a few years, you start to get used to it. It starts to warm up to you. Especially now that we can use it like fluidly with Xbox and PlayStation. I think Discord is really ramping up. So if you haven't had a Discord before, I would highly recommend, starting an account now, just because it is what do they call it? The #1 way to talk to people in the gaming community. So definitely check out Discord. And that's a great way to jump into the DoD, or if I'm doing any sort of, I don't know, like grinding for like a new character or hardcore, or maybe I'm helping people with raids or incursions, or I'm jumping on this platform or that platform. All of that information will be on my Discord. So it makes life a lot easier. All right, where is this underground tunnel? Yo, we have over 466 people in here right now. What's going on, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon to ya. This is the new content reveal stream. They will be going live in less than an hour. I believe it's 55 minutes from now. So we have under an hour to go before we get this new content reveal stream. So I hope you're enjoying your day, because this is going to be a good one, people. We are in for a very, very big week for the Division 2 and the Division universe as a whole. It's going to be pretty cool to see where we're going now in New York. I missed that sticky whatever. Whatevs. Where's this underground tunnel? Way over here. Trying to see if I can find anything new. I've gone through these underground tunnels quite a few times, but there is a new hunter hook. But I have yet to find any clues or anything for this new hunter. I've been hanging out in New York quite a bit, but we'll see if I find anything. I doubt it. I'm sure somebody will find it one of these days, or maybe they'll release it with the new season. Who knows? Dude, how epic would that be if they started the stream with revealing they're doing a whole new year of hunters? Like a dozen secret hunters scattered throughout the game again. That would be so cool, man. I really miss the way they did that in year 1 and in year 2, where as soon as the year would start, it would be like, let's hunt all the hunters. It was like a really cool, I don't know. It was very immersive, in my opinion.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles.
I played the game, and I'm really excited about the new stuff. Will definitely bring me back to being a daily player. Dude, the way that they can do tinkering, you can recalibrate, optimize, all of that in the open world. You never have to go back to a safe house anymore. So you can donate to expertise. You can, all of that, just live. Like, just right here, boom, and then you'd be able to pull it up. But sadly, that doesn't start until tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let's see here. Next set of tunnels would be right here. Ooh, let's go over here to that one, the far one. Haven't gotten to that one in a while. That 4 hunter bunch, that's New York. Lucky keeps running away. Oh, with the spawn that you have to spawn 4 hunters at once. The trick with that is to not do it solo and to do it on normal. Make sure your world difficulty is on normal, because with that many hunters, you have to kill them quick or they do disappear. So what I usually tell people to do for the hunters is put your world from like heroic or challenging or whatever you run it on, and put it on normal, and then run with a few people in your squad, and then just have everyone just focus fire those damn hunters, because they are on a timer and they will disappear, and that does suck because you do have to respawn them again. So I feel your pain on that one, man. For sure. For sure, man. And what's going on, everyone? What up? New hunters and the gear reward for the Grupo chest. Perfect Ooh. Dang, perfect obliterate. That would be tasty. I have to go, but have a great day. Yo, hey, have a great day. Paul, the Wall of Sound. I see you, dude. Have a great day, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see here. Trying to keep up with chat. PvP from Div 1 hit different. I need it back. Yeah, Div 1 was different. But you have to remember that the skills were different. The way that they did skill power versus skill tiers. Also the way they did toughness with health. And now we have armor. I think the whole armor instead of health thing was kind of a big change, especially for PvP, when you only had to deal with, you know, someone's health. Now you have to deal with armor and health, so then you have to spec into things like damage to armor, damage to health, damage targets out of cover, and such. But I completely agree with you. Alright, let's go to another one. Maybe Div Gods will be generous and give me an Ouroboros today during the reveal. Dude, that would be sick, man. That would be sick. Let me run all the way over there. Gotcha. Gotcha. And one more.
Golden bullet refreshed.
All right. Golden bullet refreshed. Milo, I see you. Matic in the house. What's going on with the new tinkering table? Shout out from Wales. Yo, shout out from Wales. I see you. The new tinkering station. I did a full breakdown on that during my last live stream during the PTS. What they're essentially doing is they're combining the recalibration and the optimization table together, and they are turning it into the tinkering station. And the tinkering station will be able to be accessed in the open world. So you could be right here and get a new piece of gear, and then you can optimize it right here, recalibrate it right here, and expertise upgrade it all at the same time. So it's going to be a game changer for sure. I did do a full breakdown on that during the PTS, but trust me, I will show the new feature tomorrow as soon as it goes live, because that is a big game changer for the community, where now you can change all of your gear and everything as soon as you get it. So it's going to be pretty dope. And they removed the whole gear lock thing, so you don't have to worry about it being gear locked. So you can get a piece of gear, you can optimize it, expertise upgrade it, and put it on your person right then and there. So it's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. I'm roaming around just trying to see if I find anything new. And then usually when you get around a hunter location, your mini-map will start to flicker and mess up and ish. I haven't seen that yet. There's a big box over there. Oh, what's up there? Hold up. What's up here? All on the fly going. It's going to be good. Yeah, it will be very good. I can't wait. Good morning, everyone. Yo, Vasquez. I see you, dude. What's going on? Welcome, welcome.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Look at this environment, man. You just can't beat New York. You just can't. It's so good. It's so good. Can I jump down here? Hell no. I'd die. That sucks. Alright. Let's go back down. It was really annoying losing all the stacks of the memento anytime you donate materials. Oh, I didn't think about that. Huh. So you're losing the stacks donating materials to... What do you mean? Oh, I see. So you'd have to leave combat, go donate materials, and because you would leave combat, you'd lose your memento stacks. I see what you're saying. Tinkering station on the go is going to be great. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Good morning, bro. Yo, Bam Bam. I see you. I see you. You have maxed materials, Kami. Don't bother. Let me see. Do I? Oh, yeah, I do. I do have maxed materials. Damn. Hey, man. Once a looter, always a looter. Okay? I didn't even notice that everywhere I was going, it was just keeping them on the ground. That's funny. Alright, alright. I'll stop looting. I just noticed that. I am max materials. You right, you right.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Greetings from Germany. I see you, I see you. When is it starting? It is starting in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. You got it. If you have any questions, let me know now in chat while we're waiting. And while you're at it, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. We do daily Division content. And let me know what you think in the chat. And last but not least, shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone's from. I'm still looting stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm max materials. Messing around. I don't care. Oh, yeah, there's a box up there. I do want that box. Will the Ouroboros be added to the open world? Negative. Negative. The Ouroboros will be exclusive to the Incursion forever. And the Vindicator will be exclusive to Descent. And eventually they'll probably put Vindicator in the open world. But they're going to put it Descent only for a while. They need people to play Descent. That's been, I wouldn't say a complete failure, but it was a failure. Not nearly as much as the community played Descent like they were thinking. They were thinking it was like the newest thing, like sliced bread. But for some reason, the execution was lackluster, to say the least. Watching from England. Yo, shout out to England. Imagine a snowy New York. Dude, if they just put snow in here and every time I went to New York it started snowing, that would immediately make the community happy. Let me run around. I'm not trying to do any useless activities right meow. Let's go see what's over here. Yo, shout out to Brazil. What up, man? Hi all from France. Okay, okay. Passing through the same street of New York City. Dude, that's sick. That is sick. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yo, chat's blowing up. Hold on, let me see. Pretty accurate these days. It hasn't snowed in New York City for years. Dang. All right, Husky. Hey, man. Keeping us honest. I like it. Good day from Australia. Yo, what up, man? Playing Descent is like playing the Summit. It gets boring. I agree with you. Will the Ravenous be in the open world? Negative, but the Ravenous is in the Dark Zone. Yo, shout out to Uganda. I see you. I think Kelso went rogue. I mean, that's definitely the narrative that Brian Johnson, the recruiter, was doing, wasn't he? He was making it seem like Kelso was rogue quite a bit. That's for damn sure. Oh, dude, I never even shared my stream. Crap. I just, like, woke up, got a coffee, and was like, all right, here we go. I didn't even share the stream. No one even knows we're here. They need to stop playing and put in survival. Dude. Dude. Facts. Facts. Yo, shout out to Montreal. Okay, I see you. I laughed playing Division 2 in New York City. Wait, it snowed here 2 weeks ago. Oh, bam, bam. Bam, bam. That's funny. It did snow in New York 2 weeks ago, didn't it? That's right. It sure did. All right, let me share the stream really quick. If you have any questions, let me know in chat. Right, meow. come by and say hi. Boom. Alright, let me share it on old Discord. While I'm talking about Discord, I didn't even share the damn stream to Discord. Come on, man. It's slacking. And then I'm going to have to post it over there on Twitter. Twitter! AKA X, if you're nasty. Alright, put that there.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Just so you know, everyone, we have, what, 40 minutes to go, so not too much longer, and they're going to do a little countdown here shortly. So as soon as they do the countdown timer, we'll jump over there, and then we'll start our live reaction together. And we'll do some polls and stuff like that, see how everyone's feeling about the special event, and see how everyone feels about all of the new news that they're going to be releasing today. Because it's going to be quite a big drop of news. Because remember, we had not only Project Resolve, but we also have Title Update 20, which has its own thing. And on top of that, it's Vanguard, and we're going back to New York City. So there's quite a bit of stuff going down. Alright, so I just shared it on Discord. Yo, we have over 630 people in here. If you haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up. This is one of those community streams that we do. We're all going to be watching the new content together, reacting together, and yeah, we'll discuss it together. So as long as you keep it non-toxic, because remember, YouTube, they'll pull your stuff if you use harsh language. So just remember, you know, try to be somewhat cordial when talking about it in chat, because Big Brother is always watching, is what they used to say. Alright, so I shared it on Discord. Let me go over to X. X, if you nasty. There we go. And while I'm doing that, dude said F descent. That's funny. What time's the update happening? It is in 39 minutes. That's why I'm sharing my stream to everybody, because it's about to go down.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
It's about to go down. New content reveal. There we go. TU20. I think it's TU20 Vanguard is the name of this season. TU20 Year 5 Season 3 Vanguard. Dude, there's so many titles for this damn thing. So it's Title Update 20, Year 5 Season 3 Vanguard. Oh yeah, and it's Project Resolve. Jeez. Back to New York City. Full what do I say, watch party and reaction. Let's do watch party and reaction. Watch party. Sounds pretty funny. Yo, did you guys all hear that the World Cup is going to New Jersey? The World Cup is going to be in the United States. That's going to be pretty damn epic. If you didn't know, now you know. Sorry, I'm almost done with my tweets. And then I'll be done sharing all this. Just want to let everyone know that we're streaming. This is all going down today. It's not a rumor. It's actually happening. Ubisoft. Booyah. Alright. Tweet is out. If you're on Twitter, X if you nasty, please like and retweet. It is deeply appreciated. Alright, let's go back to chat. What's going on here? I liked the concept of Descent, but not all the glitches. Okay. Are they removing the expertise out of the DZ? No, they're not. They are not. Actually, Actually, they are for conflict, right? If I remember that correctly, aren't they doing that for conflict? Yo, we can look that up right now. Let me see. That's a good good question. Good question, bro. Good question. Let's check that out right now live. So your question is, are they removing expertise from the dark zone? And I believe the answer to that question is kind of yes in a way. I believe they are. So if we come over here to their Trello board, this is where all their known issues are, right? And we scroll down here to PvP. Let me see here. Year 5, Season 3, patch notes, PvP improvements, right here, PvP. And we scroll down. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I remember them saying that, but no one could test it because no one ever plays the damn PTS. Here we go. Rogue status, status effects, conflict. Here we go. Conflict. Boom. So yes, in conflict, you are correct. So this is for conflict PvP. All players joining conflict will have their expertise and Shade Watch bonuses removed. So you are correct. But that is not for the Dark Zone, just for conflict.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Does Division 2 work on the Steam Deck? Yes. Yes, it does. It works on the Steam Deck. It has for, what, a year and a half? Whenever this came out. For sure. You can use it on Steam Deck. You can use it on Steam. Ubisoft Connect. All of that, for sure. Great to be back. Wife loves the channel, and I love the game. Doom, yo, shout out DM. I see you, brother. And shout out to the wifey, dude. That's cool. Got the old husband and wife combo playing some Division. I love it.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Trying to see if I can find anything new with these underground tunnels, but a lot of it just looks to be the same. I'm trying to think of where they would put the puzzles in New York. I mean, it could literally be anywhere. I'm just starting in the underground tunnels, but it could probably be anywhere, huh? Watch there not even be a new puzzle for the damn hunter. And they just put the hook there just to mess with us. That'd be messed up.
I pull all the weight on this goddamn team.
Boo-doo, boo-boo-doo.
Received golden bullet.
I like how it's the last guy to give me a golden bullet. That's funny. Would be the last one. All right, new tunnel. Ooh, that was the first enemy that gave it to me that time. Nice. You know, that was dirty.
Hostiles guarding location.
Small
nearby.
recap. What to do before tomorrow? Oh shoot, dude. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, sir. Let me get in a good spot. There we go. Okay. Small recap before tomorrow. What to do before tomorrow? You need to make sure your recalibration library is maxed out, which a lot of people already do. You need to make sure that you spend your global event stars. You need to make sure... I would probably farm materials just so that you could expertise upgrade as soon as it comes out. Because remember, you can donate materials. Any information on mod storage? No, they have not said anything on mod storage. Negative.
Detected. Nearby location.
They mentioned the whole mod
Hostiles.
thing, but during the PTS and everything, there was not a big difference. So we're still waiting. Stand by to wait type of deal. Let's see here. St. Elmo's Heartbreaker build? Negative. Here's the build. You can check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. It's just a standard build I typically run around in the DZ with. But now we're doing this in the open world. Open world. Yo, we have over 700 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. Support the channel. They are going live in 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes to go. So this is going to be a pretty big one. They're going to be talking about TU20, Year 5, Season 3 Vanguard, going back to New York City. We are going to have the new exotics, the new gear, the new weapons, the new talents, Project Resolve with all the new changes. We're also getting the new quality of life changes, the new tinkering feature, the new instant heals feature. I mean, the list goes on. I think I remember Daria saying there's like 42 pages of patch notes so far. And we get a new Manhunt tomorrow in New York City. So, I don't know. Still can't get the Eagle Bearer to drop. Dang, man. You trying the DZ or you trying the Raid? Because to be honest, the Raid is better, but I'm seeing a lot of people get into the DZ lately and get that EB. Yo, greetings from Spain. I see you. I see you. Let's go. Leonardo said 14 minutes. Yeah, as soon as they pop up that countdown timer. Yeah, we'll jump over there. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. I got your back. Hope everyone's doing good today. If I deleted all of my characters, would my shade level still be the same, or would it reset? Ooh, that's a good... Well, no, it stays the same. It's on your character profile. Because, for instance, if I delete my hardcore character and then do another one, I'll get the same shade level as soon as I hit 40. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, you guys want to know something crazy? Right now on Twitch, there's only 690 people watching the Division 2 total on Twitch right now. And we have over 740 people right now on YouTube. Let's go! That's more than everyone on Twitch combined. Holy shit. That's crazy. Let's go. YouTube's got that community on lock. Yeah, they still do not have the timer right now on Twitch. So, as soon as they do, I'll pull it up. We'll all watch it together. Yo, shout out to Argentina. I see you. I see you.
Hostiles guarding
I love the way the
nearby.
devs are moving with the game. I believe they're headed in the right direction. Me too, man. Me too. I do too. I agree with you. Julian Garrity is jumping back into the fold. So that's going to be very exciting. Oh, there's the door right there. I'll open that one up. And Julian Garrity is building the team for Division 3. And then, of course, we have Yannick at the helm for Division 2. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to. The Division Resurgence just announced that they have been approved to play the Division Resurgence in China. So that's going to be a big market for the Division. They're going to be able to cover the whole damn world with this mobile game. And the more we wait for this mobile game, the better it gets. I just hope it gets released soon. Because I've already beaten it twice. And it hasn't even come out yet.
Location guarded by hostiles.
The bugs keep killing the game. Which bugs? Which one? Or which ones? Yo, shout out to Brazil, Havana, Cuba, London. I see you. Argentina. Did the raid 7 times. Got the Eagle Bear, the Ravenous, and the Regulus. Nice. Lucky. Lucky. That's legit, though. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Keep it going. Puerto Rico in the house. I see you. Reno. Yo, hello from Paris. Yo, I love Paris, man. The alligators.
Control point nearby.
I haven't seen any alligators, man. Let me look. I mean, we've got the Nutcracker. I don't see any alligators yet. I'll look for them. Shout out to Romania. Jamaica in the house. Did the first incursion. Or did the incursion first time. Got the Ouroboros. Nice. Lucky. RNG had your back. Virginia. I see you. Texas, Norway, Portugal. Let's go. Hey, welcome everyone coming into the stream. We have less than 30. We have 26 minutes to go before this live New content reveal. You know, check this out. Hold on. Let me show you this one. No. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. And then zoom in. Boom. There you go. What is this? Can anyone explain this one? What is this? The Deadly Nutcracker like gang? Like caption this picture. Yo, Sean said they cracked his nuts. Oh my god, perfect. Well done. Well done, Sean. That was perfect. I said caption it, and well, you sure did. That was hilarious. When will the servers go down for the update? I'll make a video on that later. They won't release that until after their live stream. They typically post the patch notes, and then they'll post the all of the update information. Like when the update will go live, when the servers will go down, things like that. So don't worry, I got your back. But we are still waiting. Having a good clan helps. There you go. What's good, Coach K? Hitting you up from Brooklyn. Yo, what up, David Rowe in the mother house, Brooklyn. Let's go, dude. What up, dude? How long? Typically the servers go down for what, like 5 hours, 3 hours? I don't know. What's the new norm? Can anyone tell me? Was it 5 hours? Yo, I should probably make a new dude, I need to make a new build real quick. That's what I should do. A shield splinterer build for tomorrow. Dang. Why am I just now thinking about that? Come on. What up from the UK? I see you. Supporting from Nicaragua. Most people don't even know where the hell is Nicaragua, but I'm here. And your name's Nicaragua. Yo, man. Yo, shout out. I love it. Yo, shout out to Nicaragua. Yo, greetings from the TSW clan in Europe. I see you. I see you. Yo, Knight. I enjoy watching your videos, Kami. Much love from India. Yo, man. AB Knight coming in with that super chat. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you deeply. Thank you. All right, let's put a build together real quick, and then we'll test it out. So I need the shield splinterer, correct? That's what all the new whippersnappers are saying is meta. Let's see here. Do I even have it? Uh-oh. I don't even think I have the weapon. I have to get it off my other character. Womp womp womp. Yo, Darko, I see you, brother. How you doing? How you doing, Darko? Hopefully the game doesn't get flooded with bugs again during the update. Fingers crossed, Jim. Fingers crossed. Let's see here. I think it might be this one. The next Manhunt target? Yeah, we're going to figure out who the next Manhunt target is during this live stream. So that's going to be pretty damn wicked. I think we're going to get a new trailer. We should get a new gameplay trailer. There's the shield splinterer. It's on this character. Yo, shout out to Kenya. I see you. Question. Why does the maxing of weapons matter before the update? If I buy it tomorrow, wouldn't it be unfair to the new players if they can't max their weapons? What? Did that make sense? What? You want to max your weapons first, because that gives you weapon damage. Unlike maxing your armor, which only gives you armor, or your skills, which only helps that specific skill. So you want to do your weapons first. As far as doing it all the way to max expertise, I would not recommend that right now. I would say just go to expertise like 11. You know, something like that. I would not go all the way to expertise 24 today. It'd be a waste. But yeah.
Safe area detected.
There we go. Okay. Shield Splinter. I'd probably go to like expertise like 11, something like that, and then just wait till tomorrow because the requirements are going to dramatically decrease. So it'll be a lot easier to max them out tomorrow. But, you know, expertise 13, 14, yeah, that's fine. Just keep it there till tomorrow and then max it out. Because tomorrow it's going to be way cheaper. So like right now, my shield splinter is at 13. I'm going to wait until tomorrow and then it's going to be 25. So I'm going to just do it that way. Let's do crit chance. Crit chance. And we're getting more ammo for the shield splinter. And we're getting more RPMs tomorrow as well. So this 50 round mag is going to turn into a 60 round mag. And the 850 RPM is going to turn into 900 RPM. So this thing is going to be a beast come tomorrow. Because 60 rounds, 900 RPM, perfect optimist. I mean, this thing's going to hit. The only problem is it does not have a under barrel rail attachment slot. So you are missing a weapon attachment. However, this weapon is going to be pretty badass come tomorrow. That's for sure. It will. It's going to be nice. Let's see here. Future secret hideout for the Beast Hunter. Ooh. I wonder if we could even go back to the Hunter's hideout after we unlocked it. Because I already unlocked it on this character, so does that mean I get to go back to that Hunter hideout? We'll see. I mean, essentially all I did for this build is I switched out the St. Elmo's and I put in the shield splinter. So, is what it is. There we go. Boom. Alright. So now that we have that, let's go see if I can find that Hunter's hideout again really quick before we jump over to their live stream. Their live stream should be up in a few minutes. Only a few more minutes. So it's we're getting really close to the time. But welcome everyone, welcome. How we doing? We're around 800 people in here right now. Let's go. Welcome everyone. This is going to be our new content reveal stream. It will be going live in 18 minutes. So in 18 minutes it will be live. And we're going to get the countdown here shortly. Any idea on when they're bringing out the new Hunter mask? I have no idea. I do not know. I do not. If I knew, I would make a video and tell you how to get it. That's for sure. But sadly, I do not know. Oh, stuck on a bush. All right, so hold on. No, so we start there. I'm trying to remember where this Hunter hideout is.
Enemy patrol detected.
So then we run over here. Yo, Black Wolf, I see you, man. New update and drops today. Yeah, all the new information comes out today. Yes, they're going to tell us everything, and it comes out tomorrow in the game. So tomorrow it will be in the game. This is the elevator to the Hunter's hideout. Here we go. If you've never been here, I'm about to blow your mind. That's what she said. Aw, damn. If you don't know this place, let me know in chat. I don't want to... I mean, I'm going to spoil it, but... Spoilers! This is the Hunter's hideout, if you didn't know. Drink your coffee if you got it. How old are you, my friend? I am in my 30s. That's about as far as you're going to get. I'm old enough. I'm old enough to be your dad. Hey, where's Buzz? Buzz is in the aquarium classified assignment. I believe Buzz is the named enemy for the aquarium assignment. Why would you ask his age? Yeah, I know. It's a bit weird. Hey, man, what's your blood type? Oh, dude. Hey, man, what's your mom's maiden name? All right, so here, if there was a clue for any of the new hunter masks, I would assume it would be in here. If there were any clues, I would assume it's in here. Show your location. How was your time in Romania? I spent time in Constanta and I spent time in Bucharest, and both were very good. I spent a lot of time there. Yeah, it was nice. Shout out to the U.S. military for paying for my lodging. It was all right. It was adequate. So here's the new. Oh, that's not the new one. So here's his watch. Here's the hunter map with the X's and the axe. Here, while I look at this, I'm going to ask you guys a question, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. So on this map, there are X's and zeros, and there's the axe and everything. Let me know what you think about this. What are those X's? What do these correlate to? Let's discuss. All right, it's live. It's live. Let me jump over there. It's live. And then I need to go back. I was brewing coffee. There we go. Booyah! And here we go. The special report for Year 5 Vanguard. Hit that like. Let's get it. All right. All right. Here's my question for everybody. Here's my question, and I'll put it in a poll in chat. All right. So this is going to be a poll in chat. Here's your poll in chat, everyone. Vote in chat right now. Vote in chat. Is Keener returning? Let me know in chat what you think. Is Keener returning? That's been the biggest thing right now. Is Keener, right? Because the last time we were in New York City, we defeated Aaron Keener. So what's going to happen? Was that a body double? Was that a actual kill? What happened? Do you think Keener's coming back? Let me know. We only killed a lookalike? Whoa, he was a lookalike? Yo, did we kill his stunt double? Is that what we did? Picked up the Mantis earlier today, my new favorite. Yeah, Will. Mantis is strong. It'll be even stronger tomorrow. It was a decoy, a clone. Ooh. Anderson's coming back? Wasn't Barton's Schaefer? Wasn't Schaefer in a coma? So you think maybe Schaefer's coming back? Yo, we have 5.5 minutes before this goes live. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. We have over 825 people in here right now. Please hit that thumbs up. Let's get to at least 400 likes. That's half of you. If half of you hit that thumbs up, we would hit 400. Let's go. We have 5 minutes before this new content reveal. Let me know, do you think Keener is coming back? We're going to have 3 seasons in New York City. We will have 3 seasons in New York City before the new DLC. Isaac fooled Anna? He's a twin. Oh, he has a twin? Yo, what if Aaron Keener had a twin? That'd be sick, dude. Well, people are saying Kelso might be rogue. People are saying Keener is coming back. Schaefer, Barton Schaefer. Yep, he was in a coma. So what do we think here? We think we're gonna get Schaefer back. We're gonna get Kelso and Keener, or is that gonna be the new DLC? An AA Ron twin. Yo, AA Ron. AA Ron. Yo, we are under 4 minutes away. I think Manny is going to go rogue. Yo, Manny? All right. Should we change this poll? Let me see. Maybe we should change the poll here. Let's change the poll. All right, so 2/3 of you think that Keener is coming back. All right, here's going to be a new poll. Yo, we're 3.5 minutes away. 3.5 minutes. Welcome to the stream, everyone. New content stream. It's going live in 3 minutes. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel. Let's go. All right, here's your new poll. Will Manny go rogue? Here's your new poll. Will Manny go rogue? A lot of people are saying Manny's going to go rogue, especially how Natalia keeps taking all of his people, even his baby's mama. Even his baby's mama got stolen by Natalia. I mean, come on. All these people are against you. All these people are trying to get all the other people against you. I mean, you might as well go rogue, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? This is another good question. Yo, we are 2 minutes away, everyone. 2 minutes away. If you know people that are Division fans or play Division, make sure they're watching this, because in 2 minutes we're all going to see what happens going back to New York City. This is going to be a good one. All right, it's looking as if a majority of you think that Manny will not go rogue. He is too nice. He is too nice. Okay. All right. We already have too many rogues. He'll never go rogue. You got it. All right. 2/3 of you think that Manny will not go rogue. Okay. All right. We have 90 seconds before this starts. So our last poll. Oh, actually, no poll. They're about to start it. All right, everyone. Let me know what you guys think in chat. We are going to have a new poll, and this one's going to stay up during the duration of this entire reveal. Come on. 30 seconds. All right, that will be the poll that we're going to keep up during the duration of this reveal stream. We're going to see how everyone feels. Either it's a big, big W or it's a huge L. So here we go, everyone. 5 seconds. I am Kamikazevondoom, and this is your special report.
Hello, everyone. I guess we're live unexpectedly. We're just talking about the cards if they're in the right position or they're upside down. They should be fine. But hello, everyone. My name is Daria. I'm the community developer for Division 2, and today with me, Yannick, creative director for the Division 2. And welcome to Year 5, Season 3 Vanguard livestream special report. And apart from the new season, we're also going to be coming back to Project Resolve, discussing some changes that were made following BTS feedback that we received, and showing you some new goodness. But before that, to remind you of the events of the previous season and transition to Season 3, let's watch analyst report made by NGN.
Agents, we've recovered 5 more hostages that were taken during the attack on the White House, including Vic's sister, Birdie, who has vital intel on the Black Tusk's infrastructure and systems, and Nat's plans for the mobile SHD servers, as it was Birdie who was tasked with building and maintaining their power supply. However, it was through this rescue that another layer of deceit was uncovered. Agent Brian Johnson was unmasked as the recruiter. Johnson used his position as your handler to hide intel that was uncovered, and was almost successful in stealing the mobile SHD server. The revelation that hunters walk among the agents further divides the already fragmented division ranks, and Vic questions who else could be a hunter and points the finger at Kelso. Manny refuses to believe that Kelso is a hunter. However, we are unable to clear her name at this stage because she has gone missing. Agents, we need to find Kelso and uncover what she has been doing in New York.
Thank you so much, NGN, for another amazing recap. And I think pretty much all of you already guessed that our main goal for Season 3 is to locate missing Agent Kelso.
What is going on with Kelso? That's the question, right? you may remember from season 11. We had the conclusion of season 11 with the attack on the White House. And then at the end of that, Kelso said she was going to go to New York to check on Heaven and make sure that this settlement was secured. And well, we haven't really, talked about it or emphasized that, but she hasn't come back since. She has been spending quite some time in New York, like during season 1 and season 2, as we were rescuing civilians. She was all the time in New York. Manny mentioned that a couple of times. So now it's time to actually go and see what has she been up to, and now she's gone missing. So what's going on there?
And this time around, what is especially interesting about the season is that we are not going to be going after specific people, after specific targets. Those are going to be the locations. So basically, agents are tasked with retracking Kelso's steps and following her and looking at the clues that might be at those locations.
Yeah, it's just another twist on the Manhunt formula. So, we used to have enemy targets. Then in the past couple of seasons, we had civilians to rescue, and this time it's going to be not direct targets, but it's going to be about investigation and retracing the steps of Kelso and finding out and catching up to her and understand what's happening here.
Yep. And for the Manhunt, we can also reveal the calendar. That is going to be, I would say, surprising, considering that some of the details we just gave out about the specific locations, but also about the apparel events this season.
Do we have the calendar?
We do.
Here it is. Yeah, less faces, more places. So as we said, every target now is actually a location. And yes, you can see at the bottom of that 2 apparel events this season. Again, a brand new one, Veil Tactics. And then a return as a second apparel event in the season, a return of Last Resort, which was the apparel event we did, I think was with the release of Warlords of New York, which was revisiting looks inspired from the New York faction, so the Cleaners and the Rikers. So a pretty cool apparel event.
And we're going to talk about it in more detail a bit later, but let's also watch the new trailer for the Season 3 Vanguard.
I trust Kelso. I don't believe she could be a hunter. But trust has to be earned. When we put it in the wrong people. Just look at what's happened to this country. Agents were trained to blend in, to hide in plain sight. How can we know their true mission? We can't survive without trust. I trust Kelso. But I've been wrong before.
What a nice trailer. It reminds me about something. I can't really pinpoint. What is that? Who knows?
I did not understand that reference. But yeah, I mean, this season it's about trust, really, and that's what the trailer is about. It's we ended last season with, of course, the betrayal of betrayal. It's a question of point of view of Agent Johnson, finding out that Johnson was a hunter embedded in the ranks of the division, and that throws a lot of distrust amongst the ranks of good guys, Manny and the Division and everybody else, on like who else could actually be a hunter, or if not even a hunter, like embedded agents working for the enemy. And with Kelso going missing and Kelso having been gone for so long, some people are starting to ask questions, and that's what we're going to try to clear up.
Yeah, but the reference that you didn't quite catch was to the Warlords of New York trailer. Since it's the similar animation style, but
That's true. There was some of that, yes.
I don't know if it means anything, to be honest. Probably just an artistic point of view. But
So yeah. So here you have it. The new visual for this season, and once again, this is about Kelso, and this is about going to find her. In the process, Kelso gets a bit of a glow up, but yeah, let's go and hunt her down and find out what she's been up to.
And of course, story is not the only thing that is going to be shown in the new season. As usual, it comes with a bunch of new gear, new weapons. And let's talk about new gear as well. Some of you may have had a chance to test it on the PTS that we had in January. And changes-wise, we're going to talk about it separately to highlight whatever was done to few gear pieces and talents following the PTS. But for now, I just would love to show some of them in full glory. So this is the Aegis.
Yep.
That's a new gear set.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very on brand for this specific season.
Well, it's also a bit of a throwback of LMB looking stuff. Also, so for people who played Division 1, this is going to be a nice thing to be looking for. It has some pretty nice, dark and red tones, which were the colors of the LMB. I know they used white a lot as well, but their logo was actually a lot of black and red. So that was the inspiration here. And yeah, I think we have something that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and the logo is very easy to recognize.
Mm-hmm. And of course, this season is a lot about enemy and aggro management and being targeted or not being targeted. So a bunch of the gear that we see in here or that we will see in this season is about that. So that was the case for the gear set, not the gloves, but other pieces as well.
Yeah, those are the new exotic gloves, by the way. Wrecked gauntlets, they're called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these are about stability and weapon handling and all that. So it's a different idea, but it's trying to find some gloves that could be useful for people who want weapons to be easier to handle. I know it's quite niche, and we've heard a lot of feedback on the PTS. We fixed some issues with them. I'm jumping ahead because this is in the PTS part, but yes, it's a different thematic.
Yeah, but also this time around we'll have a new exotic pistol called Mosquito. You can see it right now. Very, very beautiful short. Thank you, George. And also there is another exotic rifle, Vindicator, that is exclusive to Descent.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about it in more detail separately because we have a specific Descent part of the live stream. But yeah, to address the questions that we saw in the community, there was some confusion regarding this specific exotic weapon. Yes, it's exclusive to Descent. It's only available through the shop, but it can be used anywhere else. As soon as you acquire it in Descent, you're free to take it with you to the regular gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it can only be obtained through Descent, but then once you have it, you use it normally on your character, and you can play it wherever you want. It is an exotic piece you keep with you.
Yeah, and for now, it's not that there are any plans to make it available through other modes.
Not yet. I mean, it's we've seen some of the exclusives being added to the Dark Zone after a while. We may want to do that. We will see, but we're going to give it some time, and it's going to be for Descent for a while, and later on the road, maybe we make it more available to other places as well. But we really like the idea of having a piece of gear that you can only get through bad game mode.
Yeah, and it also has this very distinct appearance. So kind of screams Descent.
Yeah.
But talking about other seasonal gear pieces, and I mentioned that we want to come back to the PTS feedback and some changes that were made following the commentary that we saw online. It actually concerns some of the gear pieces. So let's talk about the PTS results. And first of all, I think let's address the newest talent, the Behind You talent.
Yep.
There were a few changes made to it. And first of all, starting with the TU20 that is going to be released tomorrow, it only will be available and exclusive to rifles and MMRs. And this change in particular was made in alignment with the intended design. So availability on other weapons was not intentional, and we decided basically to limit it to MMRs and rifles because the talent was too powerful combined with some other weapons.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the moment we announced it and it did not come with a limitation to specific weapon types, I mean, a lot of people just immediately identified that this could be a problem with paired with some weapon types. So it makes sense, and yes, that was kind of the intention to begin with. So yeah, feedback just confirmed our assumptions, and it was an easy change to make.
Yeah, and also there is going to be the decrease in amplified damage, and you're probably better equipped to comment on that than I am.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do the math, but basically, you know, there is a difference between damage increase and damage amplify in the game. And if you're not aware of that, well, this is you learning about it, and that's why we use those two different terms. And it has to do with the way the damage bonus is calculated. And basically, the gist of it is amplifies are much stronger bonuses than increase. So for some of those items, they had actually the text mentioned increase, and the bonuses, the value of the bonuses were built with increase in mind, but they were actually made amplify damages, which means they were ridiculously powerful. So what we've done is we've kept them as amplified because that's more interesting for the mechanics of those of that item, but therefore we've decreased the damage bonus to something that is more in line with what an amplify would normally do. So ultimately, it's not a nerf. I know that compared to PTS values, it might look like a nerf, but this is an alignment to therefore reflect the fact that these are intended as amplify bonuses and not increase bonuses.
Yeah, and I'm just going to mention it quickly that this change in particular would be available right upon the release, but the localization change that's going to highlight the move to amplify damage from the weapon damage, that is something that's going to come with 20.1, so the next smaller title update. But honestly, apart from that, this information was released as a part of the dev commentary following the phase 2. So if you want to read in detail and see the values and how and why the changes were made, you're welcome to visit our Trello board and find this information at the dev commentary. So basically, everything that we're reciting right now is not a new information. It was previously available. Just want to make sure that the wider community is also aware of the changes. And another thing with Ortiz assault interference, that's the talent from the Vindicator, the new exotic weapon available through Descent, the one that we showed right now. Also starting with the TU20 release, amplified damage going to decrease from 75 to 40%. Basically the same reason, and also localization is going to be updated a bit later. To explain why the values can be updated and localization needs to wait a little bit, basically this has to do with the builds and submission time, and sometimes the changes in the values. It's easier, they can be made faster than the localization because there are a lot of languages, they need to be updated. So, you know, I don't know why I'm explaining this.
The value is on the server, the text is on your client. And if we if we want to patch your client, we need to make a patch you're going to download, and that takes time because it has to go through certification and all that. Localization takes extra time. Changing a value is just a number we can change on the server. I'm oversimplifying it, and some devs might be having a heart attack here, but that's the general gist of it. So it's much easier. Or even if we change it in a game on the client, still we don't necessarily need to make to go through all the hoops of actually localizing and all of that. So yes, changing the value is much faster than actually adapting the text that has to go with that. These are some of the hoops of running live games.
Still important to highlight, so the incorrect localization, incorrect text do not throw you off by seeing the difference between how the talent or the gun behaves compared to what it says about its supposed behavior. At least now you know. And the last thing that I think it's important to highlight, rugged gauntlets, the new exotic gloves. We also received some feedback about them, that some players felt that they're a little bit underwhelming, and the original intention was to give the talent stability and accuracy bonus, but since it's a PTS and bugs occur, and sometimes some features or some weapons, they end up on the PTS in their unfinished state. So it's not final, but that is what PTS is about. It's about testing. It's about understanding how well balanced different features and weapons are. So basically, due to this malfunction, we understand why it may felt that way, why it may felt underwhelming.
Yeah, and I think we have, both feedback also. We have the people that tried it and thought it was underwhelming, and we have people who just, on principle are not interested in this kind of item. And of course, you are only allowed to have one exotic equipped, so why would you sacrifice a much more powerful exotic for something like that is a bit more niche and a bit more quality of life in a way. But that's just, there's a lot of exotics in the game, so I think it's good for us to try things and see if there's actually a crowd for that, or if there's we know that a lot of players can be very creative in the way to use those items. So maybe there's going to be some interesting mechanics coming out of it. And yeah, let's see. But it's something we've never tried, so let's see how that goes.
Yeah, just to finish off everything, basically the issue was resolved after the PTS, and shoe work is intended, giving both stability and accuracy bonus. But everyone is welcome to try and test it starting tomorrow. And let's move to Season Pass.
With Hunter's Fury also, you skipped Hunter's Fury.
Sorry
about that.
I did.
But yeah, the gist of Hunter's Fury, just to talk about it, is yes, so we are reducing the bonus on the 3-piece bonus from plus 100% health on kill to plus 50% health on kill. And the main reason for that is because on the side, with all the changes we're doing to brand sets, health bonuses are going to be much more of a thing now. And so actually having health-based builds is going to be more accessible, and therefore we wanted to make sure that Hunter's Fury, which is a great set for health builds, does not become completely overpowered with that. And giving 100% health on kill would have been ridiculous. So it's just us anticipating health builds and therefore giving more tools to make Hunter's Fury more interesting, but therefore making sure also it remains at the right level of power and doesn't become a new meta.
Yeah, thank you so much for noticing it.
Sorry.
Let's pretend that it was intentional, because last time you were criticized for shuffling your cards, and this time around I couldn't even see that there is another point left to be talked about in the
pay
card
attention.
that I made. Okay, Season Pass. Yeah, finally. Just a quick reminder that Season Pass is going to be available for 1,000 premium credits in the in-game store. It grants additional access to a really cool outfit and a mask called Menpo. And it's going to be available basically to all the Warlords of New York owners and Ubisoft Plus subscribers. And just to show you a few things, here is Menpo, by the way. Very cool samurai-looking mask and outfit, also in the colors of the season. Really love how it looks. And on the premium track, this time around, we're going to have 9 weapon skins, 10 dies, 2 new emotes, 2 vanity outfits. This is one of them. There is also another one that is more tactical, called Crescent. And yeah, there are some very, very fun weapon skins that I would love for you to see, if we can. Oh, this is another outfit called Crescent.
This is Crescent, yeah.
More tactical one. And some of the weapon skins. I honestly do not really remember what's the name of this one.
We don't have the names on the cards.
I'm really sorry, but I really love the look
and
of
somehow we don't know all of them by heart. We're so unprepared. This is a nice one.
I think this one is called Business Casual, though.
Yeah.
If that's the incorrect name, I will personally say sorry to Pali and his whole team. This one is very nice.
Yes.
So yeah, Season Pass available for 1,000 premium credits in the store. That's something that you probably already know. And the last thing to cover for the new season for Vanguard is the Apparel events.
Yep.
And as we mentioned it earlier and you saw on the calendar, we're going to have 2 of them. One is a completely new one, and another one coming back from year 2 season 3. Yes, the one from Concealed Agenda.
Was it? Okay. Yeah.
This is the new one. And this one features 4 new outfits. And 5th one is going to be a completion reward. And yeah, let's look at them.
Yes, so this was the idea with this one of, we try to alternate a bit in the different styles and fantasies. So with this one, we wanted to go back to something much more military inspired. So there's a bit more armor plating here. This one is one of the heavy ones, so some shoulder pads, some armor belts here, and black and tactical, of course. So yeah, and then we have don't know if we have videos for them. Yes, we do. Then we played a bit also with with a bit more camo, with a bit more ghillie suits and things like that to use to try to create looks and styles we haven't had. So there's always room for more nice hoodies. But what about netted hoodies like this one, for example? So yeah, it's more military, more tactical, new options that we haven't made before. Once again, the team is having more and more fun playing around with what they can do in the game and creating new things. So this is pretty exciting to see all those new looks coming out. I think this one is going to be probably my favorite.
Yeah, it looks very, very nice. The true essence of camouflaging yourself.
And then a bit more traditional, maybe camo one and military one for people that are a bit more down to earth, but still nice looking. Bit more, yeah.
It's like Che Guevara aesthetic.
Maybe a bit more detailed and a bit more slick compared to what those that we've done in the past. It's nice sometimes to revisit things that are closer to what we've done many years ago, but adding all the learnings and all the improvements and all the new expertise that the team has built.
But at least now we have such a wide range and such a big variety of different styles. Like if you want to be dressed down in neon stripes and cat ears, we have something for you. But also, if you're a fan of concealing yourself and proper camouflage, that apparel event is for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's ever going to be one style that everybody is going to be, in love with and saying this is the one and we want only that forever moving forward. If there's that, sure, but I don't think so. So it's just we're trying to alternate the different fantasies and the different styles between the more tactical, the more agent fantasy, the more military, the more civilian, and sometimes some things that are a bit more out there, like we had, with the Nexus, the one that we had last time. So we're trying different things, and hopefully, eventually everybody finds something that they like.
When we were finalizing the results of the previous season for the fun stats, apparently the jean ramen, the cap with the cat ears, that was the most popular outfit item from the previous season.
Cat ears.
Cat ears. And yeah, the last resort, the apparel event is coming back from this. I think it was concealed agenda. It says so in my notes, so probably that is correct.
Must be right. Yeah.
It must be right. But then again, I was the one compiling the notes, so who knows?
So Pastaria knew what she was writing. Anyway, it's from year 2 for sure, and this was built on the factions of Warlords of New York, as mentioned earlier. So there's 2 outfits, 2 Riker-inspired outfits, 2 Cleaners-inspired outfits. I think there's like 1 heavy one and 1 lighter one for each of those factions. So some really nice and popular pieces. So if you were not here when that Apparel event was running a few years ago, well, now is your chance to catch up. I mean, not now, but this season.
When is the heat wave coming back? My favorite one.
Let's do a poll. Let's ask the community when they want to see heat wave come back.
I know that it's one of those things that me and community we cannot agree on sometimes, but it was fun. I think it was very fitting for Washington.
Maybe one day we could revisit a summer-inspired, beach-themed Apparel event, but I guarantee you the team today will do something that would probably look a bit better.
Flip-flops for the win. One last thing to mention, it's not a part of the Apparel event. It's gonna be one of the few cosmetic bundles, something new that the team is also working on. But this is what players have been asking for a long time, and basically all the outfits of Keener and his lieutenants gonna be available throughout the season, so you can buy the whole look. I don't know if you were a fan of, Kajika or Dragov.
Yeah, you will be able to dress yourself up as one of the characters of Warlords of New York. These are uniforms, so they are complete looks, and they will be made available throughout the season on the store for you to purchase. And the idea is just, we're going back to New York. We're going to be trying to find Kelso, going through all those locations that we visited where we fought all those bad guys. So it felt like a right time to actually bring back those looks and, make them available.
I'm so looking forward to Keener's outfit. But that's pretty much it about the new season, Vanguard. It's going to be available tomorrow, right after the maintenance. So we hope to see you in the game tomorrow. But that's not everything that we wanted to talk about this stream. The next big thing that we're moving to is Project Resolve. And since we already had stream where we covered pretty much everything regarding Project Resolve, there are still a few things that we want to either highlight or remind you about, or show gameplay to illustrate some of the new features that were added to the game as a part of Project Resolve, and talk about the changes that were made following 2 PTS phases that we had. But just to remind you about Project Resolve and what that is, we still have the video on our Twitch channel with the live stream with me and Yannick, and also the message from Yannick himself and our producer in Bucharest, Radu, where they explain what Project Resolve is and why it took us so many months to actually come to this grand conclusion, and I would just love to take a moment and congratulate the whole team on their hard work, because pretty much everyone, people were working tirelessly starting from August and up until this moment, bringing new features to the game, making sure that stability feels much better and there are less crashes. And those of you who tried the game on the PTS, you know that it really is true. And we managed to tackle a lot of things.
Yeah, and I think it was, it was needed for the game to take the time to actually do some fixes and work on improvements and all of that. But I mean, again, the foundation of this is really improving the quality more than all the quality of life, which is what we've done as well. But it was really about quality and stability and performances. And it was needed for the game, and hopefully, people will notice a difference when this comes out. And I hope all of you, especially those of you that have been struggling from issues, will see these issues fixed. But I think it was also great for the team, and the team did a good job at, tackling all of that and accepting the change of schedule and roadmap as well, because we had to change our content plan because of that, which is never easy. But it's what's been amazing is to see everybody react to that and the excitement in the team for people to actually be able to go back and fix stuff. Because, bugs are frustrating for everybody playing, but bugs are frustrating for us as well. Nobody likes to ship something that is broken or that is bugged. And very often, people would like to actually go back and take the time to fix those things. And our content plans don't necessarily always allow for a lot of time to do some bug fixing. So when we told the team, okay, we're going to put everything on hold and you go back through your backlogs and you're going to be able to fix all those bugs, a lot of people were actually very excited to get to do that. And I think this shows in the numbers. The amount of bugs that were fixed, the amount of improvements that were put in here, this was way beyond our expectations when we started working on this. So it's just, kudos to the team for really pushing through this and delivering something that hopefully is going to make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And even working through all the changes, sitting through all the sprints, trying, personally, it's my personal experience trying to wrap my mind around all the planned changes and fixes. That's a very grandiose work that's been done by the team. So congratulations to all of our colleagues in Bucharest for making it happen. And we really hope that all of you will be able to find something in Project Resolve that corresponds and resonates with you specifically. And with the rest of the community, stability improvements, that's one of the biggest milestones.
Yes.
But since I mentioned that we won't be going through everything that we showed last time, mostly because we already had the Project Resolve dedicated live stream that goes into very specific and nitty-gritty details. Plus, we're going to have the full patch notes released tonight after the live stream, I believe. Those 35 pages, something of
They're
changes.
pretty extensive.
Pretty extensive, and I'm 100% sure that not everything might be there. There
Probably missed stuff.
Yeah, might be things that are in the game, but not necessarily highlighted in budget. But the important thing, the biggest, the most important, improvements, balancing changes, new features, that's in the patch notes. Maybe some smaller stuff that we missed.
That we know of.
Yes. That we know.
There's always a rogue dev somewhere that made a change and didn't inform the chain of command.
This is what's going to happen with them. See?
Yeah. Not allowed to face the camera anymore.
Next stream that we have.
No place for traitors here.
But yeah, there are a few things that I would love to highlight Project Resolve wise, and I think we should start with the combat gear lock, because that is the topic that generated a lot of discussions during the PTSs.
Yeah, probably the most amount of discussion. And with gear lock, we're not going to go through the whole thing again, but it's, we thought it was an important change needed for the game. And I still believe, partially that this is an important change, but ultimately, the feedback has been very strong and very convincing that we need to find another way to address the problems we are trying to address, and something that is maybe a bit less impactful in terms of the many years of playing the game and habits that players that you have developed playing the game. So our intention was not to just completely change the way you think about your builds and you think about engaging with content, and we didn't want to limit the options. That wasn't our intention, and it's become clear that this change which we felt was fairly minor in terms of impact. We realized that actually many more people than we thought like to be able to change their gear on the fly and during combat. So we put it back. You're allowed to, or we put it back. We removed gear lock, and so this is going to go back to the way it was, to the way it is on the live game, basically. So you will be able to change your gear. But the caveat is that we still want to bring it to Conflict. We still think it's important for the vision that we're trying to implement in Conflict and all the changes we're making, and making Conflict a bit more of a structured PvP mode. So it will not be implemented in TU20 because we had to revert it everywhere, but we're going to extract the part that applies it to Conflict and implement that one in the game again with TU 20.1. So expect Gearlock to come back in Conflict only with TU 20.1.
And basically only beyond spawn areas.
You will only be able to swap your gear on spawn areas.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess by popular vote, removal of combat gear lock wins except for Conflict.
You win that one. That one time.
There were a lot of discussions, not only within the community, also among the team members, and
yeah, I mean it was very polarizing, and even amongst the team, and we had a lot of great discussions on our side as well on this, and we have some ideas on what we can do in the future that hopefully could address the issues we are trying to address without having to drastically change the experience, but that's future talk.
Yeah, and since we already started talking about Conflict, there are also a few changes that are coming to Conflict with Project Resolve. Some of them you probably already know about. Some of them were available on PTS. But yeah, just to recite everything, extended loot pool. Cache is going to be giving more items, and with the possibility of a third one. Also, there was a significant XP boost to align with all the world activities. And I think we mentioned it already, but just once again, Shade and expertise bonuses were removed from the Conflict. I know that there were also some feedback regarding that, and some people might feel upset about this removal, but that is another thing that we explained in detail on the Project Resolve stream that we had in December.
Yeah, and it's I mean, just to explain it here just for a minute, but it's just with Conflict, we want Conflict to be the purest PvP experience, where gear still matters, but the optimization of your gear and the time you've spent optimizing that gear is less important, and what is more important is your skill as a player. So your gear matters, but it shouldn't be the deciding factor between you and another player. What we want to be the deciding factor between you and another player is how good of a player are you playing this cover-based shooter game, and going back to a more shooter feel. If you want a more RPG experience where the thousands of hours you've put into the game are going to make a difference, then that's what the Dark Zone is for. And the Dark Zone is less about fairness and much more about who's the strongest. So this is the differentiation we wanted to make, and with that in mind, we still really think that it's important to take shade levels and expertise out of the equation, because these are stats that are basically just increased by your playtime and the efforts you've put into the game. They are optimization stats that we think do not belong in Conflict.
But of course, that being said, we're still open to feedback since these changes were only tested during PTS phases and
With the
as-
PC community. Yeah.
Yes, and we know that it's only available to PC players. So please keep your feedback coming. It's still very important, and as you noticed with the example of the combat gear lock, even strongest opinions can be overruled by having enough feedback from the community.
Well, and I mean, I don't want to make it sound like if you scream loud enough, we're going to change. But it's, we want to see it in action, and we want to see how people interact with it, and we want to see the conversation online between people and see the pros and cons and what the vast majority of people think. So yeah. We put it out there, and of course, as everything with a live game, nothing is ever set in stone. We can always keep tweaking and keep modifying in future updates. And with Conflict, we will keep working on it and improving it anyway. So yeah, we're not going to just put this and say, okay, our work is done. There's more things we need to look at.
But that's also the gist of the Project Resolve. Like, it's not a singular update that happened once and it will never be touched again.
Yep.
No, it's like a continuation. It's a process. And there are going to be changes and adjustments following this release as well. And of course, we're going to keep you informed and as much as we can. Talking about other changes, because I think we cover pretty much everything conflict-wise. There is also Dark Zone that I would love to mention. For the Dark Zone, there were feedback and discussions regarding the rogue activation timer, and it was also changed. Now it's going to be 3 seconds.
Yeah, so this is the sweet spot we think we've landed on with the PTS, and the idea here again is to. I said earlier the Dark Zone is not about fairness, but we still want to make sure that players have an opportunity to react when someone is going rogue, and that is just for non-invaded Dark Zone, by the way. For invaded Dark Zone, the timer remains at 0.75 as it is. So it's also bringing some differentiation between invaded and non-invaded. So if you're really after the tough, hardcore Dark Zone experience, invaded is probably more for you. But we wanted to give a bit more of a chance to react, and we don't want. It's not that we don't want players to go rogue in the Dark Zone. It's just we want that to be a strategic decision you make. So you need to to commit and to really. It can't be just something on just in the moment. It's something you need to find a space. You activate your rogue timer and then you come out again and know you're rogue. Once again. We'll see how that plays out on the game, and we'll adjust if needed. But yeah, we're pretty happy with this one.
And another thing to quickly mention that also the first rogue rank duration was increased from 20 to 30 seconds in alignment with the previous change. And yeah, what else? Expertise. No changes here. Just to summarize everything and quickly mentioned the initial idea behind expertise changes. The costs were lowered to make it more accessible, and the feedback was good, but that's what people wanted for a long time, I guess.
It's less grindy, it's faster to progress through levels, so what's not to like here? We just wanted to make expertise a bit more accessible for more players and make it less of a boring grind, to be honest, to like get all the materials to try to reach the max. So it's a bit more accessible now.
And before we move to one of the new features, I just wanted to remind everyone that if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. They will be collected by our community managers for me and Yannick to answer live once we're done showing all the changes. So that's your chance to ask a question. and that's next thing that it's not really in connection to expertise, but also in connection kinda as the new feature that we talked about a lot. It is called tinkering. It was not on the PTS due to some technical issues, but we want to show you how it works and explain why this change was needed and what can be done with tinkering. And I know that we have a gameplay video for you to see. And the most fun stuff about tinkering, first of all, it's the recalibration station formally that has been reworked and received a new flow, a new UI. And the most amazing thing that it can be done on the go. It doesn't matter where you are on the map, what sort of activities you're engaged in. You do not need to go back to the base of operations. It's available to you almost everywhere.
Yeah, I think the idea was really that like we want to try to reduce the amount of times you have to go back to the base of operation and really have these two. There's almost two division games, you know. There's the game where you're in the action and you're playing the shooter game, and then there's the inventory management game that is just equally as long, if not longer, where you're in the base of operations, going through your loot and like looking at, okay, what can I optimize, what can I recalibrate, what do I keep, what do I not keep, and I mean, not all of that is solved. But one big aspect of that was the recalibration and the optimization. And we felt that this is something that maybe belonged a bit more in the action part. And the idea is just, it's, you know, if you're dropping a piece of loot during a mission or while playing anything, that is almost an upgrade. All you would need is to optimize it or to recalibrate it, and it would be an upgrade. Why not be able to do that directly and then go back into the action with your upgraded loot? Why have you, wait until the next time you're going to back to the base of operation? So with tinkering, we not only improved the flow, but also made it, available directly through the inventory, and you can do it on the go. You can do it wherever you want. You can still go to the station, as in this video. You can still go to the station to do it, but you have the exact same functionality directly from in your inventory. And the great thing is that you can not only open the tinkering station from your inventory, but you can also, and we don't see that in the video, but you can actually also directly from any item in your inventory, you can recalibrate it and optimize it without having to go through the tinkering screen, which is probably the best improvement we have here. And I don't know if a lot of people noticed that, but you can, while you're changing your equipment, you're in your backpacks, you want to change your backpack, you can directly recalibrate or optimize this backpack from that screen. You don't even have to go through the tinkering screen to do that. So it's going to be a huge gain of time for a lot of players.
Yeah, and the only difference in the functionality is going to be that when nothing is highlighted, the new button just going to open the menu itself. But when you have a specific item selected, it's going to open tinkering features for this specific highlighted item. So yeah, it's reusing the existing mechanics, but just making it much more accessible and much more friendly to use. So I'm just excited to go in my inventory and look at it and start optimizing more things and recalibrating more things. This also includes the expertise, by the way, even though we didn't mention that, but that also allows you to donate items and to increase expertise on items from the inventory as well, or from the tinkering screen in the inventory as well. So you don't have to go back to the boo either for that. Yeah, because it also has the recalibration library and expertise menus available on the go. Yep. And there were also a few changes for the global events, and we extensively talked about them last time. Also not something that was available on the PTS, just because it's not technically possible to switch on, switch off global events on a separated environment. But we prepared a small video to highlight some of the gameplay changes, some of them more visible than others, but we will walk you through them. It's not always easy to convey fun through a gameplay video on global events. So apologies if some of them do not do a great job at
at showing the changes. But basically, so here we have Guardian. So one of the big changes we've made with Guardian is that now you actually can damage NPCs that are guarded. You're just going to, do much less damage. But if you have this rusher that is coming your way and that rusher is protected by a Guardian, you will be able to take it down, which was one of the biggest, frustration with Guardian until now, was that you had to take the Guardian out before you could kill the rusher. Now you can take care of the most important threat first and then go after the Guardian. It's just going to take you a bit more time. And then after that, I think we've increased the bonus. We've made a few changes here and there to try to make it more fun and more rewarding. And that's been the general gist with those global events. And what we've been trying to achieve is just make it more fun when you actually play it right and less punishing when you don't play it right. Because obviously our benchmark was Golden Bullet, which we know is by far the most popular global event. But it is popular because it is very straightforward. It's like, shoot the right NPC and then you get a buff, and then you're just going to, be godlike for the duration of the buff. And we wanted the other global events to be a bit more on par with that philosophy of like, just do the thing and then have fun. If you do it wrong, it's fine. Try again and have fun. No reason to punish you.
Yep. So for Hollywood,
yeah,
triple the explosion.
Yeah, Hollywood is just bigger explosions because that's what it's about. And also the big change we've made is because it is a global event that is about explosions and about your signature weapon. That's actually the global event where you should be able to play your signature weapon the most. We've made it now so when you're killing NPCs, you can drop signature ammo directly on your location, so you don't have to go there. It's much more generous in signature weapon ammo as well. So it's really the one where when you play it right, you should be able to keep your signature weapon up for a much longer duration. So it's really the Rampage global event where you're just dealing explosions and using grenade launchers or flamethrowers or whatever from all directions and yeah, just blow stuff up. And then after that, I don't know which one we have. Next one is what going to be.
We'll wait for the
Let's find out.
Polarity switch.
Polarity switch.
Yay.
Yeah, so polarity switch is, there's two things we wanted to do. And this one is one of the examples of a global event that can be punishing when you do it wrong. Because here it was, you have to respect the polarity of the NPCs, but if you shoot the wrong NPC, you lose your buff. And that can be punishing really fast. Or not punishing, but at least frustrating because your polarity changes when you reload, and so you're not always in control of what polarity you have, and you think you have the right one and you have the wrong. So now we've made two drastic changes with it. The first one is that you only lose stacks when you kill an NPC of the wrong polarity, not when you shoot it. So it's much more forgiving. You hopefully will notice before the NPC is dead. And the second one is that when you're killing NPCs of the right polarity, we are refilling, I can't remember if it's all or part of your magazine. But the idea is that, especially taking the reload out of the equation, which was one of the main issues that kind of took you out of the flow when you were playing a polarity switch, was like, I'm in a good flow, I'm in yellow, and I'm killing yellow NPCs. But now I need to reload. Now I'm blue, but I was preparing for this. And so now it's, hopefully the flow is just going to feel a bit more natural and a bit more fun.
And also the stacks were lowered from 5 to 4, and the bonus per stack was increased to 25% from 20.
Yeah. So actually stacks are more powerful, and it's going to be easier to reach max stacks. So it's also going to feel a bit more snappy.
What's next? It's like a chocolate box. Shade exposed. Shade
exposed, yeah. So with shade exposed, it's just tweaking and fidgeting with the buff to try to make it more efficient, to try to keep the uptime run a bit longer, to try to really focus on the fun of the gameplay, the cover to cover mechanic, applying the pulse to everyone, and really feeling like when NPCs are pulsed, you get to do all the fun stuff. So it's no drastic changes, but just more efficient and a bit more fun. Hopefully.
Yeah, the pulse radius was increased, and now you only take 65% damage compared to 150% that was before if you hit the pulsed enemies.
Yep.
And the last one,
finally
Reanimated.
Reanimated. Reanimated is just what did we do with this one? I think we increased the explosion or the smoke when you headshot enemies, and I think when we've increased the bonuses you get from that from the headshots. So same, just I almost want to say more dumb, but in a good way. Click on heads, have fun. I don't know that we're going to see a headshot here. Probably not.
There was one later on, but we already covered it. But I mean, it's up to all of us to play and try the new global events now with the new mechanics. Not really new, it's just upgraded, reinvented.
Yeah, and we can always tweak them even more. But it's hopefully they are going to make seeing other global events a bit less of like here comes the shot, here comes the headshot, nice. It's just going to be to just seeing other global events come feel a bit more exciting.
And the next thing we know, people are going to be asking for, I don't know, Reanimated, and not the.
No, people are going to be asking for a buff of Golden Bullet at this rate.
You said it yourself.
Not gonna happen.
Two more positive news. I promise that we're going to go back to Descent because there are a few other things that we need to cover besides the new exotic gun Vindicator that's going to be available exclusively in Descent. But once again, if you have it, you can use it anywhere else. But yeah, a few other things that we need to highlight, and I lost the card. But we'll just recite them from memory.
Take my card. You lead.
First of all, talent pool rotation. That is also another thing that we received a lot of helpful feedback on during the PTS phases, and was decided to shorten the rotation from. Originally it was supposed to be a week, now it's going to be only 3 days. So every 3 days you're going to have an updated talents pool, and pool is going to consist of 35 talents and 6 exotic talents each pool. Cool? I don't know, maybe you wanted to comment.
No, but it's I know that some people had thoughts on the idea of the talent rotation, but it's what we're trying to fight here is just that every season we're adding more talents, and it's getting harder and harder in Descent to actually get what you want. So we want something that's a bit more curated around specific play styles. And we know that the current, the existing curation of talents in the pools we have is not necessarily the most popular for everyone. So we'll see. And that's something that can live over time, and that's going to organically grow and change depending on feedback. So if some talents we find out don't really work in this pool, they can go in another pool, and we can tweak them. So all of that can be improved. Now we have a full, UI support that really displays everything, and so you really understand what's going on. And overall, all of that should help with making Descent a bit easier to get into and to get what you want and to reach a level of power that makes the experience satisfying and makes you ready to go face the Nemesis, which you will face faster because of the changes we've made as well. It should just make Descent a bit more streamlined in a way.
Yeah, talking about Nemesis, the minimal requirement for the loop is loop 4 now, and the maximum is 9. So you can reach Nemesis faster, but then again, as it is with Descent, reaching Nemesis faster is a really good thing or not?
It's your choice.
It's depends also on the options that you're gonna have. Another thing that we need to mention, and now we're gonna have 4 new outfits also available through Descent with 4 different color variations. I also know that a lot of people like them during the PTS. Outfits, it's always great. Plus added exotic named and reconstructed caches in the NYC tech store. That is not what some of the players were asking about following the PTS, but this is another thing that you can find information in the dev commentary and regarding the potential prices.
Ah.
I don't know, do we want to comment on it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, so.
Okay, let's just skip it then. Just a brain fart. It happens. And also decrease the requirements for rewards from 1 to 5 loops, and you will be able to receive more loot caches and rewards for completing the same number of loops as before.
Yeah. So again, it's just going to be it's going to be a bit faster. It's going to be rewarding. There's more things in the store then that is or in the shop that is connected to Descent. Yes, some of the prices might be might be debated, and but yeah, we have more options now, and once again, we'll look at the economy of it and we'll make adjustments if needed.
Yeah, I'm just going to remind about the changes that were made previously that you also can find on the Trello board regarding the percentage chance of dropping specific caches, and also Nemesis cache that is now much easier to obtain than it was before because it's a 50% chance. But yeah, there is the Vindicator again. Looks cool, only available in Descent. Not going to be dropping anywhere else anytime soon, but the price is very affordable, and yeah.
It's predictable. That's the most important thing, because you can get it on the shop as well. So it's the good thing with this is it doesn't have to be a very low drop rate, and you have to grind the mode and again and again and again for 8 chance to get it. There is a predictable path to it. So you just you get the currency and you can save up to eventually purchasing it. So if you really want it, you can be confident you will be able to buy it eventually.
And I think that's pretty much it for Descent regarding project resolve changes. But we still have a few more quality of life updates that I would love to highlight. And we'll probably start with the skill modes, because there is a new system, duplicate removal for skill modes. So do you want to?
Yeah. So the idea with skill modes, and that's one step in that direction also of trying to make inventory management a bit less cumbersome. But with skill mods, what we've decided to do is that you can only have one copy of each bonus. And so now when you drop a new mod that has a better roll on that same bonus, it's just going to upgrade the one you have in your inventory and auto-deconstruct and everything. So basically what that means is that you no longer need to hold on to 3 copies of the same bonus and then go back in your inventory and be like, wait, which one is the best? But which one do we have equipped and what's going on here? The game is going to do all of that for you. So you just need to go hunt for better versions. But then once you find them, it's all going to be updated automatically. So it's going to be a much smoother experience with less unnecessary inventory management.
And the construction is also going to be automated, and you're going to receive the printer filament automatically, depending on basically the skill mode that was deconstructed. But that's not it. There was also an update made to Stash, and we have a video to show. Basically now you will be able to see the item count of the stash displayed when approaching it, so you do not really need to assess it and open it to know how many slots you have left.
It's a small touch, but it helps. So you just as you walk to it, you get a direct indication of how full it is and what's in there. So these are the small things that when you add all of them on top of each other, it just makes the experience a bit removes some of the friction of the experience. So isolated, maybe not a huge change, but it's a nice touch.
No, or when you're passing by, for example, and just catch a glimpse of it, also a good thing to have.
Yep.
One last feature that I wanted to highlight, and I saved it for the very end. There is going to be a new vendor added, not starting from tomorrow. It's going to be also 20.1, and this is a textile vendor. His name is Danny Weaver.
Yeah, and so this is finally a vendor that's going to sell you stuff for textiles. So it's for those players, those of you, you know who you are, who are sitting on a lot of textiles and have nothing to spend it on. And we want to make textiles a bit more interesting. So now you will have this vendor that you will need to locate in a similar way to the way you need to locate Cassie Mendoza. He's called Danny Weaver, and as you can see, you can buy caches for textiles. Those caches are on a limited stock, so you cannot buy an infinite amount of them. You will be only able to buy a certain amount per rotation. So don't go out there expecting you're going to be able to spend hundreds of thousands on unlimited exotic caches. There is some limitations here, but at least over time, you know, that becomes one of those things you do on a regular basis of going to check the stock of that vendor or buy the cache and then come back next time.
Yeah, this specific vendor would not be shown in the patch notes for tomorrow since it's 20.1, but once we are there, we'll update information about the rotation and all the stuff that you can get from Danny Beaver. I just love that his surname is Beaver. Very on brand.
Sometimes we're just incredibly creative.
What was it, Lauren, who came up with the idea of just hello, Lauren? That's almost it. A few other things that I want to mention before we move to answering your questions. Just a few quick things. With the project resolve, we also added a few new commendations for the Paradise Lost incursion. All the details you will be able to find in the patch notes after the live stream. So don't miss it. It's going to be on our website and all the social media, the usual stuff.
Just one comment on this is just that. Okay, it's commendations on the incursion, and what's the big deal? And the big deal is that we can do commendations again. We relearned how to do that. And I know that some of the new commendation hunters have been asking for that for a while, and we've released a bunch of content with the game without commendations. So we're going to try to, retroactively start adding commendations to content we've released. But you can, hopefully you can expect that moving forward with new TUs, new commendations are going to be added, and this is going to be a thing again.
Yay, new patches. Fun. Another thing about the projects, also that is something that we talked about a lot during the previous live stream, but there was one change made since then, and in the reward pool, you're going to have one exotic component for daily projects and 3 exotic components for weekly projects. All of the stuff remains unchanged. The full details in the patch notes again. And one last thing, since there were a lot of balancing changes made, and it's not something that we covered specifically in this live stream, but status effects, talents, weapons, gear sets. Some of them underwent a lot of changes, and in response to this, we decided to wipe out the leaderboards. There are a lot of them.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
A lot of them, yes, and some that I need to mention: the Kinley College, Strongholds, Raids, Standard and Invaded Solomon Group. We do not have the full list yet. It's just for the general information, but
yeah, it's just some of them are here since the launch of the game and have never really been purged. So we felt that with Project Resolve it was time to actually do a wipe on them and start fresh to really try to highlight the performances of our current players and remove the pollution we've had from the past with some of the abuse and exploits, and even not necessarily pollution, but even old achievements that have been made by people who no longer play the game. So we thought it made sense to wipe a lot of the leaderboards in the game, and again we'll get the full list and give that to you so you can see which ones are and which ones are not. We're trying to be respectful of some of the best achievements like raid leaderboards and this kind of stuff. But yeah, like mission ones and like specific activities will be wiped. And that's something that we can consider moving forward, potentially, to do that on a more regular basis as well, to make sure that we keep the leaderboards actually up to date with the players that play the game today. And if you didn't make it this time, maybe next rotation, you will have a chance to top it.
Yeah, thank you so much for the clarification. And now it's time to move on to some of the questions that we received in the chat. If you still want to ask a question, there is your chance. Community managers are updating the Q&A list for us to look at, but we'll start with what we have right now. I'm just gonna do that very carefully. Probably not. And the first question is about leaderboards. Is there any chance we can get new leaderboards, like the year 1 board for Dark Hours?
I mean, new leaderboards, yes, we could potentially add them. The thing is, they were pretty much left as an afterthought because we were not maintaining them and purging them. So now that we are starting to, we are doing a wipe now, and we will see how that's received and how that helps with the game, and and how all of you will engage with that. But moving forward, that's our intention, to make the leaderboard game a bit more fresh and a bit more interesting. So, adding new ones is not off the table either.
Will the recruiter outfit return? I think that's something that we confirmed online, but I'm going to repeat it for everyone to hear. Not anytime soon, but this is not off the table. So there is a possibility.
One day. One day, maybe. When the Vindicator will be available in other sources as well. No, but yes, it might, but it's, we're going to give it some time before it comes back.
That looks so good. Are you able to obtain the new rifle in the open world after you bought it from the Descent vendor?
That's a good question, but I do not think so. I think it's you can only get it through Descent, even if you want multiple copies of it. If I'm wrong, I will correct that publicly after talking to the team, but I'm pretty sure it is only Descent. Any chance of update to the legacy cache? I have 3 keys for it, but I cannot use. The keys will give you textiles now, at least. Is that the legacy cache? Wait, I'm confused which one is the legacy cache now. I need to get my thoughts together, and then I will tell you. Will we be able to select any grenade type? Well, they're still tied for now. That's something that maybe we want to do in the future, but now they're still tied to your specializations. Other plans are there? Sorry, I'm going through all of them, but you stop me.
Other plans to add a difficulty over heroic for the open world?
Not at the moment. We're not going to put legendary on the open world because legendary is there's 2 things with legendary. One, it's only one faction. Only the Black Tusk exists in legendary difficulty. And 2, legendary difficulty, it is handcrafted. It is not just a setting that we change on a mission. There's actually some work that is done on it. So it's not something we can just trigger for the open world. So not legendary, but new difficulty anyway. This is not the plan at the moment, no.
Are we getting the option to reroll exotic 3rd attributes and scaling the open world boxes to global level?
Yes, yeah.
To both questions.
This was part of the Project Resolve, and this was part of the PTS, and yes, it's going to make it to TU20, so you will be able to reroll the 3rd attribute of the exotics, and yes, the open world boxes in the world will be updating with the world difficulty setting. One thing that I just want to mention, to go back on the previous question about adding new difficulty, I know that there's a conversation about us about the power creep and about players becoming more powerful and therefore the lack of challenging content. And I just want you to know that this is something we're conscious of, and we have some ideas. But yeah, more on that in the future.
Any more legendary missions coming?
Not at the moment, because we're only doing strongholds in legendary, and we've done all of them now. So adding legendary to main missions is not something we have planned just yet. But once again, I think that goes in the bucket of what are we going to do to offer more challenging content to the players that have, full optimized gear, and this is something that's on our mind already.
This one about the new skill modes.
Does this mean we won't be able to share mods with teammates now, since mods get auto-used when they drop? Yeah, probably. Now that you mention it, probably. Maybe the team has thought of that, I'm not sure. But yes, that might be a compromise and a side effect that comes with these changes, that you may not be able to share them with your teammates now.
What about old blueprints from previous seasons? Because a lot of players started playing the game recently. That's actually what Descent is for.
Well, Descent has named blueprints, but in general, I mean, we have added a bunch of them to the loot pools already. It could be that we are still missing some, but the intention is that they should become available through the blueprint loot pools. So if we missed some, just let us know, and we will be looking at it. But the intention is that blueprints become available. Old season blueprints become available in the blueprint loot pools.
How many seed credits will the reconstructed caches cost in Descent? I honestly do not remember.
I do not have the number in mind. We will need to get back to you on that one.
Let's see if we have other questions. I honestly do not see anything.
Nope.
One last chance. Counting 2, 3.
Sure, there's more questions, and poor CMs in chat are like, wait, no. But again, I mean, as usual, if there are more questions, you know where to find us, and everything will be clearer tomorrow when the update comes out. Well, fingers crossed, it's a smooth launch. But yeah, if there are more questions, we will be here to answer them.
Yeah, so I guess we're done. The monitor turned off.
Yeah, our feedback monitor turned off, so we have no idea what's going on screen. So hopefully you can still see us.
Or at least hear us. But we thank you for sticking with us and listening to the live stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you, George, for coming and turning on the screen, trying to be discreet and not be on camera. Here we are.
It works. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure once again to talk through all the changes and highlight them. The team made a tremendous job making sure that all these changes come to life. So huge kudos to everyone in Bucharest and all other locations that worked and still working on the Division 2. And yeah, hopefully we did it some justice by mumbling. But yeah,
it's hard because we already talked about all of that, so it's like it's cool because it's coming and I'm excited. But actually, season 3 and TU20 and Vanguard, whatever we call this thing, and Project Resolve, all of that is coming out tomorrow. So that's it's great that it's finally out there, and I can't wait to play the game myself and see how everybody also is going to react to that. But it's also hard to do another stream and talk about it because we've had that already. So I hope that we still had the energy. It didn't sound too much like a repeat. But yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, likewise. And yeah, thank you so much again. We're gonna watch the new trailer for the season 3 Vanguard, and I guess see you in Washington DC. And thank you.
Thank you.
I trust Kelso. I don't believe she could be a hunter. But trust has to be earned. When we put it in the wrong people. Just look at what's happened to this country. Agents were trained to blend in, to hide in plain sight. How can we know their true mission? can't survive without trust. I trust Kelso. But I've been wrong before.
All right. And that was the special report. So, I'll stay here for a little bit for some questions. I'll answer some questions, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. I'll make a recap video, and then I'll make a patch notes video whenever they release the patch notes. And then, what else? Oh yeah, we need to talk about the textiles vendor too. So the textiles vendor, that's going to be pretty huge. So I can't wait for that either. This is going to be really big. We're going to have a really big week. This is going to be exciting. Oh my gosh. This is going to be really cool. So let me know what you think real quick. Let me know the real question is, can we trust Kelso? Kelso has always had a temper. She has always had a temper. Ever since we were at the theater, when she was talking with Odessa, when she was yelling at Henry at the campus, when she was, messing up that person underneath the castle settlement. She went a little off the rails when it came to some of the missions that we did, not to mention the way she acted with Keener. I mean, there's a lot of things with Kelso, but we all know that she's good. Like, she's a shade agent when it comes down to it. She's division agent when it comes, like, to the heart. But to become a hunter, I don't know. That might be a thing. I don't know. When he starts off with saying, I don't think Kelso's a hunter, I immediately say, they're probably going to make Kelso a hunter. I mean, why would they even say that? I would have never thought of her being a hunter. I would have thought of, oh yeah, she went rogue or something like that, but becoming a hunter, that's something, I mean, that's something completely different. But as far as textiles, man, check this out. I'm at, what am I at? I'm at 247,000 textiles. So that's going to be huge. That's going to be a big one. I'm going to be able to very much so benefit from that textiles vendor. I can't wait. They said you're only going to be able to buy so many every cycle. So I'm guessing it's going to be every season or every week, something like that. They're going to reset the vendor. So we'll see. Tomorrow's another day. Oh man, it's going to be big. We're going to also have the new Manhunt. We're going to have new cutscenes. We're going to have a new thing in New York City because we're not fighting people. As far as I know, they said it's an investigating manhunt. So we're going to be investigating throughout New York City. So I'm kind of excited to see where that takes us. Don't forget that we're all officially rogues. Yeah, I mean, technically. I trust Kelso. Yeah, nice. Yo, Cali Cowboy, I see you, brother. How you doing? Shout out to Cali Cowboy on Twitch. Hell yeah, man. Welcome, dude. Hey, everyone, vote in chat. I have a poll. You can vote in chat. Was today's stream a big W or an L? Yo, Timothy Wilson coming in with the super chat. Finally, a textiles vendor. I can't wait, man. I truly can't wait for a textiles vendor. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to do a recap video. And I will also do a updated patch notes video because they said they will release the new patch notes. They did make some additional changes. They also said that they are revamping all of the global events. They also said that they are giving us the textiles vendor, the NSA vendor update, all of the weapons updates. Dude, there's so much. There is so much happening. And it all starts tomorrow. We're getting the new exotics, the new season, the new apparel event. They said that we're going to have a new bundle and a new limited time apparel event happening too. It's going to be a rerun of a previous apparel event. So this is going to be pretty big. I mean, we're hitting some pretty big territory. And this is the whole point that they were stressing about with Project Resolve, is that they stretched out these seasons, right? They were 3 months. Now each season is 4 months. So what they did is they gave themselves another month to develop whatever they need, and they're doing these content drops. It's like these huge content drops. Like with that trailer, it said they are fixing thousands of bugs with this update tomorrow. Thousands. I mean, this is going to be a pretty big deal. I can't wait to see what everyone's going to think about it. I mean, obviously, there's other bugs in the game, but these are all like a step in the right direction. We're progressing in a good direction. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a really cool thing. All of those sounded good, and that textiles vendor was a huge surprise, so I can't wait for that. But I think that's about it. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know in chat. Finally, we're getting a Keener outfit. Yep, that's going to be huge. I'll show that in the recap. Didn't understand that part with the Keener outfit. So the Keener outfit is going to be... Let me see if I can show you. It's going to be a part of your seasonal reward track. So look, like right here, the bloody red pants. You can see it was a part of the season reward track. All of those right here, the bloody red neck piece. So what it's going to be next season is it's going to be Keener. So as soon as you finish the whole season, you know, season level 100, you'll be able to get the Keener outfit. Remember 2 seasons ago, we got the Splinter Shield, or not Splinter Shield, the Splinter Cell outfit. So that's going to be just another thing we get through the seasonal reward track. The Aaron Keener outfit. And everyone's going to be trying out the Shield Splinterer tomorrow. That's going to be the quote-unquote meta weapon, is the Shield Splinterer. So we'll be trying that out. Who has, yeah, the Sam Fisher, yep. Splinter Cell, yeah, that's right. It's going to be the same thing like that. Yeah, so the Keener outfit will be season pass only. I'm sure they'll bring it back later in like a bundle that you can, you know, purchase or whatever. You know how it goes, man. Apparel is where they get their money. Everything else, you just have to earn it through grinding, you know. The patch notes are tonight sometime. Yeah, I'll make a patch notes video, don't worry. So what I'm going to do is I will make a recap video. I'll release that probably within the next hour, so that you can see a recap. It's going to be a very shortened summary of what we watched. I mean, that was a very long live stream that they just did. So we'll recap it, and then after that, I'll do a patch notes video whenever the patch notes come out. Hey, I see you, Matthew. What's up, brother? Matthew Barton in the motherfucking house. What's up, man? How you doing? Tactical tuna. Nice. Year 1 hunters? Yeah, that's how you get the shield splinter. That's right.
Rogue Restorer Hive detected. Hostile Restorer Hive detected.
Right there in the corner. Nope. Where would they be? Oh, I see him.
Rogue Explosive Seeker Mine detected.
Another one,
Hostile
alleyway,
Explosive
left
Seeker
side.
Mine detected.
Yep, in front of Stu. Alright, going. Their 4th just respawned. Oh, nice.
Vital signs critical.
Did not mean to jump down to that
Agent
guy.
out of action.
Oh, there's 3 down there. Ouch.
Agent
There's another
deceased.
one. Mike Echo Deltas. Oh no. You're saying everyone's gonna get error codes? Dang. I think Kelso. I don't know. I think Kelso might uncover something with Keener. I think Kelso might have found something. We'll see. I don't know. I thought we killed Keener, right? So what? That was like a Keener clone, a Keener twin? Like, what are they going to do? How are they going to bring back Keener? I mean, these are the questions I have. That's why I can't wait to do the Manhunt tomorrow. Like, as soon as that update comes out, it's like, Manhunt, baby. Manhunt time? Yo, where are they?
Boost about to
This
activate.
season's going to be interesting for lore. Dude, I can't wait, man.
Agent
Yeah, this is going
down.
to be a good one.
Boost now active.
See 'em?
Rogue Restorer Hive detected.
Oh no, 3 again.
Restorer
Yo, they're
Hive
running.
detected.
They're running in groups.
Rogue Defender drone
I'd love for
detected.
our watch to go from orange to red. Yo, that would be
Hostile
sick.
Defender drone
I agree.
detected.
Best time for
Serious
work.
trauma detected.
Best time to be at work for
Agent
surgery.
out of
Oh,
action.
be out of work for surgery. Super stoked for tomorrow. Yeah, Mike, it's gonna be
Agent
a good
vital
one.
signs
I
zero.
have a strong feeling Kelso's a hunter. Yo, that'd be sick.
The
I love
boost is being
hunters.
taken by the
Yo,
enemy.
is that the mask? Is it gonna be
The enemy
Hunter?
has
Is it gonna
acquired the
be
boost.
Kelso's mask? Is that the mask that's missing in Woney? That'd be sick. Yo, I keep running into 3 people at a time. That's crazy.
Agent out of action.
Never planned for patch day,
Agent
especially
vital
not with
signs
so many
zero.
massive changes. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be there day 1. Obviously, the maintenance might extend for a couple hours. You know, well, I mean, we're all expecting that, but I think overall it's gonna be good. I can't wait for patch day. I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm like trying to read, chat, and play at the same time.
An agent needs assistance.
Let's see.
Agent down.
Alright. And we're back.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for
Yeah.
you.
Sorry, I had to pay attention for a second. We're seeing some Kamikaze After Dark PvP action.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
This is special.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue Restorer
Got him.
Hive
Oh my
detected.
god. That was dirty.
Hostile Restorer Hive detected.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
Thought you were about to let me
The
take
specialization
That's what I was
supply
about to say. I'll
drop
take
is
it.
in friendly hands.
Got him. Oh my god. Dirty. Dirty. Kelso's too dedicated. Yeah, I don't think she would go rogue. I think becoming a hunter
Rogue
is
defender
different.
drone
I think
detected.
becoming a hunter is different. In my opinion.
Hostile defender drone detected.
That's what I've always thought. I thought
Rogue
hunters were different
incinerator
from
turret
rogues.
detected. Hostile incinerator
But I don't
turret
know.
detected. Rogue hive detected. Hostile hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
Halfway to the finish.
Patch yourself up, soldier. You're still in the fade.
Rogue stinger hive detected. Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Rogue artillery turret detected.
Uh-oh. Mortar turret.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
Oh! Where'd that guy come from? Where'd that guy come from?
Agent incapacitated.
Dang.
Agent vital signs 0.
What'd Chris say? Kelso's too dedicated. She's been devoted since day one. She'll never turn. I agree with you, Chris. I agree with you. Alright. I think after this game I'm gonna turn off the stream, get ready to do that recap video, and then we will stand by for the patch notes. And tomorrow will be launch day. We'll have a fun little launch day stream. I'll show you guys everything. We'll do the manhunt and everything together. Have some fun. Just imagine if they made us a hunter. I would love it.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
I've kind of made my person a hunter anyways. I have a hunter comic book.
Boost about to come online.
The Ghost Comic Studios that make the Division comic made a comic book with my character as a hunter.
Boost online.
And then Agent Paynin, I don't know if you guys are following the Division socials or anything, but Agent Paynin made people Division ID cards. And
Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Kamikazevondoom
Hostile incinerator turret
ID card.
detected.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
The boost is being taken by allies.
But yeah, that
The
would be
boost
legit.
has been
if we
taken by
became a hunter.
allies.
That'd be so cool. A hunter that hunts hunters. Oh man. The Alpha Omega hunter.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
The King hunter.
Hostile Stinger Hive
Ooh, that's a
detected.
skill build. Ooh, that's a
Rogue
skill build.
Hive detected.
I'm getting out
Hostile
of there.
Hive detected.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
Rogue artillery turret
That's dirty.
detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
Alright. Where's my copy?
An
I
agent
think
needs
that's about
assistance.
to be it, people.
You don't have many reinforcements
If you have
left.
any last minute questions, let me know. Missed the new content video, anything worth watching? Oh, it's going to be legit. I'll make a recap video. I'll show you within the next hour, man. Let me just finish this PvP match. I'll make a recap video for you. Don't worry. Oh, that's a mortar turret. That's a mortar turret. That's a mortar turret.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, they brought out the
Agent down.
skills. Dirty.
Agent vital signs 0.
So there's going to be new global event changes. There's going to be a new manhunt that's investigating. We're not going to be hunting down people or saving people. We're going to be investigating. There's going to be a new
I'm sending you a
tinkering
specialization
feature.
supply drop.
New instant heals.
Rogue
There's going to be
explosive seeker mine
thousands of bug
detected.
fixes. Dozens
Hostile
of weapon
explosive
changes
seeker
and
mine
buffs.
detected.
You will be able to change the bottom attribute of all exotic weapons. The instant, did I say the instant heals? I'm pretty sure I did.
Serious trauma
I'm just running around with
detected.
my head cut off now. I don't care. She found out who the hunter will be and is hiding. I love that, Timothy. Yo, thank you for that super chat. I agree with you. He's going to do a review video. Yeah, I'll do a recap video as soon as this is over.
Agent down.
There are no more reinforcements.
And then I'll show you guys the trailer. I'll show you guys the thing that they talked about with the manhunt, the new changes.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
There's a lot of changes. It's a lot. Most
The
definitely.
specialization supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
Rogue Hive detected. Hostile Hive detected.
The skills.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
Yeah, the tinkering's good too. Yeah.
Hostile Stinger
The
Hive
tinkering's
detected.
going to be fun. They showed the tinkering. I'll show all that, man.
Rogue artillery turret
I got you.
detected.
I got you. If you're just now joining,
Hostile
just
artillery turret
hit the thumbs up,
detected.
support the channel. You can rewind and see all the
Boost now
stuff.
active.
I will do a recap video
Serious
as soon
trauma
as this is over.
detected.
I just wanted to play a quick game. That's all.
Agent killed. boost
As long
about
as
to activate.
these people stay alive, we're gonna win.
Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Oh, there we go.
Hostile
GG's.
incinerator turret detected.
GG's.
The rogues have run out of reinforcements. You can win this. You're almost out of time.
99 plus, yeah, just open those apparel caches because they're coming out with a textiles vendor. They are coming out with a textiles vendor, so that's going to be huge. I'll probably have to make a video on that as well because that's going to affect a lot of people. I've been one of those people that have been very vocal when it comes
Boost
to
about to
textiles,
expire.
and I have nearly 250,000 textiles, so... Alright, there we go.
It's
GG's.
a win. Solid win.
GG's. Hey, Philly Born, what up, man? You just now getting into the live stream? Yo, man, you can rewind. Rewind probably 2 hours, man. They did a very, very long live stream, dude. Tomorrow is going to be huge. Hey, GG's. GG's, GG's. Alright, I'm getting out of here, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I will be doing a recap video, and then we will be doing patch notes and all of those other videos as well. So just make sure you're subscribed and have your notification on, because we're going to be doing a lot of videos in the next few days. There's a lot to go over. So just make sure you have your notification bell on. Alright. I will catch you guys later. Take care. I see you, Cali Cowboy. Yeah, I'll do that recap video here shortly. So, again, thank you all for the amazing support. Thank you for the 90,000 plus subscribers. It's an amazing journey. Thank you. And, yeah, here we go. On to the next one. But, like always, take care of yourself. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.